time for Tiger football.
Hands off around the right side to Austin Wilkerson. He's across the 50, up to the 45, breaks a tackle at the 40, gets up to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, and the Lamar Tigers have first blood. Hands off around the left side to Trace Wilhite. Lowers his head, runs over one at the 6, dives for the pylon, touchdown, Lamar Tigers.
My Country 101.7 presents Lamar Tiger football.
We play to the right. It's Logan Crockett, got a little room, gets out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, got some more room, 30, 35, 40, cuts back midfield, gets across the 40, to the 30, breaks a tackle to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Lamar Tigers.
It's time for Tiger football. Let's go live to the Eisenhower Lumber pregame show. Here's Nate Eady.
Welcome, Lamar Tiger fans, to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you the game here tonight. This is the Eisenhower pregame show for all your lumber, plumbing, paint, and everything else you need for your home or business. Go to Gulf Street in Lamar. Welcoming in a Week 6 matchup, Wyatt, tonight with the Mount Vernon Mountaineers coming in tonight 0-5. Not the start that the Mountaineers wanted or hoped for. Nobody wants to start that way, but that's what they're coming in as. And head coached by Coach Tom Cox, 38 years of coaching, and he's kind of got his hands full with how the season's going. But going down their roster and looking at things and the fall preview for them, it looks like their strength's going to be up front tonight. They're led by senior offensive lineman and defensive lineman Dominic Dawson, 6'2", 255-pound third-year starter, was an all Big 8 conference honoree last year. And then another senior offensive lineman, Isaac Burke, 6'2", 265, Big 8 honoree, and he's also a two-way starter. So those guys are going to kind of anchor this offensive line. You go down the roster and looking for a running back, and I think they said they got a sophomore leading them at running back this year, and then they're led by sophomore quarterback Ethan Hoff. So there's some experience with those guys on the offensive line, but whenever your backfield's like that, it kind of makes it tough.
And, you know, they graduated a lot of seniors last year, and so they're going to be better, kind of like last week against Cassville. They're going to be better every single week, so expect their best game to be played tonight, Nate.
Sure. And just going down through the season, they started off week 1 against Cassville, took a loss there 27-0, went week 2, lost to East Newton 21-14. Week 3, Reeds lost 42-0. And then week 4, Aurora lost 26-7, and then week 5 last week to Logan Rogersville 42-15. Going back to last year for the Mountaineers, they started off really, really good. Started off 4-0 on the season, and then kind of went on a losing streak. They ended up 5-7 on the year, so lost I think 5 straight, and then got in the district championship against Cassville and lost that game 35-13. What Coach Cox said about them then was. And going into that district championship game was a lot of these young guys like the Ethan Hoffs and their tailbacks. Those guys had to start in that district championship game due to COVID and injuries. So, you know, those guys coming in like Ethan Hoff, the quarterback, he got some playing time last year. It was late, like I said, in the district championship, but Coach Cox's been around a long time, and I know Coach B. Shore has nothing but good things to say about him and the way he coaches and the way he schemes. So, like I say, it kind of feels like a trap game.
Yeah, absolutely, Nate. And, you know, even though this team's 0-5 this year, Coach Cox isn't a coach that's going to stay down forever.
No.
You know, he's been here long enough. He knows how it works, and he knows how to play in these games like this when your team is down. You know, they've 0-5. He knows how to coach a game like this. You know, he's had great teams that he's coached for, and he has had some bad ones.
Sure.
So he'll know he'll have a good game plan today, and we need to just be ready for it.
Sure. And going across the rest of their offensive line, they mentioned sophomore offensive lineman Braxton Craig, 6 foot, 275-pound sophomore. So that's a big kid that's going to be filling in on the offensive line with Burks and Dawson. And they got another senior offensive lineman, 6 foot, 275, Ben McKay. This is his second year to start on the offensive line as well. So there's 3 returning starters. 2 of them got Big 8 conference honorees. Everybody that watches football, especially Lamar Tiger football, you know that the game starts up front, and that's a pride that Lamar Tigers take in the game is their offensive and defensive line and controlling that line of scrimmage. Another offensive lineman for him tonight is going to be sophomore Ty Weaver, 6 foot, 225. He did start last year as a freshman. And we mentioned the quarterback, Ethan Hoff, really his first year to start at quarterback. They had like 4 guys in the mix for that starting spot. And I guess Ethan Hoff, according to their broadcaster, won that starting spot. They do have their punter. He was an all-area honoree, junior Clayton Turner. Yeah, go ahead.
You're talking about.
Oh, yeah, tonight's homecoming, yes, as well. So we'll try to get you some good footage of that. King candidates are going to be Stetson Wiss, Riley Heckaden, and Trace Wilhite. And then Queen candidates, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Ray Crossley, and I can't see the second one yet.
Kylie.
Kylie Tablet
is another Queen candidate. Yep. I was texting Dylan Mayberry earlier, and I seen his 2 boys and his fiance going into the game. I asked him. I said, "Hey, the Crown Bears," because they were all decked out with their cowboy hats and their dress coats. So I kind of figured that. And that's the Crown Bears are Knox and Waylon Winchester.
Okay.
So I don't. If somebody knows the little girl that's carrying the crown for him, let me know, and we'll get it mentioned on the radio. But we'll try to stay here and get you footage of that of the coronation going down. But I'd like to remind everybody that this is the Eisenhower pregame show. You're listening to it on 101.7 KHST. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and whenever we return, we'll have the American Family pregame coaches interview. Listen to 101.7 KHST, my country.
American Family agent Eric Hughes.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Extreme you can imagine. Chopped, lowered, painted, or back to original glory. Beardy's Custom and Collision treats your car just like it was their own. East of Lamar on 160th and straight on Highway E. Give them a call, 417-537-0018, or check them out on Facebook. Beardy's Custom and Collision. That's BEARDIES, custom with a K and collision.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine, too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized auto, home, and life protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter agents Bruce Moline or Brian Griffith in Lamar.
Hi, Tiger fans. This is Kevin from Bull Insurance Agency. Just like you, we are proud to support our Lamar Tigers. I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches, assistants, parents, and everyone involved that invests in our kids and community. From youth sports to high school, your commitment to our players is appreciated. Just like the Tigers, my team at Bull Insurance Agency will work hard to protect what matters most to you. So stop by or visit us online at bullinsuranceragency.com.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
Hey DQ fans, is there any better way to bring people together this season than delicious Blizzard treats from DQ? With the new Fall Blizzard treat menu, there's a little something for everyone and a lot of fall flavor in every treat. With flavors like new pecan pie, returning pumpkin pie, Reese's Pieces cookie dough, sea salt toffee fudge, Oreo mocha fudge, choco dip strawberry, and Royal Ultimate Choco Brownie. This may just be the greatest Fall Blizzard treat lineup ever. Only way to find out is to try it for yourself at DQ. Happy tastes good.
time to talk some Lamar Tiger football, joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Jared Beshore. Lamar improved to 5-0 last week with a good win over Cassville, 35-3. And Coach, it seemed like right from the start, all three phases kind of dominated, a big rivalry game for you. Looking back, how do you feel like you played?
I thought we played a really, really good first half. Going back and looking at the tape, our defense was prepared, and Cassville is one of those teams where one of those programs where they're going to do what they're going to do. They do it really well. They're extremely coached up. They're extremely physical. They do what they do really fast. And so we knew what we had to prepare for. Our kids did a good job of buying in this week and getting prepared. And defensively, we stepped up to the challenge and, answered the bell, no questions asked. Played a very clean special teams game. I keep talking about our field goal and PAT unit because that always seemed like that kind of determines how I feel about special teams because it's a point-producing play. And, it executed extremely well there. Had some young guys running down on kickoff, making some big plays. And so I was very happy with our specials play as well. Offensively, our first half was very clean. We went down and scored on every single drive, had a couple mistakes, and the mistakes are going to happen. But the one thing that I was a little disappointed with our offense was, we came out in the second half and didn't punch one in right from the get-go like we should have. We got stalled out on 2 consecutive drives, and that's a lot of credit to Cassville. They were doing some things that were giving us trouble and confusing our guys. But I knew our guys should have been able to overcome that, and they just didn't. So this week, as a big focus is coming out after halftime and actually being able to finish drives and punch one in offensively. It seems like the past 3 or 4 weeks when we come out at halftime, it's either we give up a big play on defense or defense gets stopped and us offensively don't get, finish the drive and go put the dagger in and actually put the ball in the end zone. So, that's been a big focus this week is to tell our kids we have to come out of the break focused, ready to go, ready to finish what we started there in the first half.
You talked about the kicking game, and I think sometimes when fans and people that follow football watch it on college on Saturdays or the NFL, it's pretty automatic. But I think you don't realize in small town, small school, high school football, no matter where you're at, it's kind of a roll of the dice. How important is it when you can, like the other night, you were 5 for 5 on the extra points? How important is that, especially when you go down the stretch and you look at all those playoff games? Lamar's won 7-6, and it all comes down to an extra point here and there. How key is it that you could be good at that this year?
It's huge. It's huge to build that, that confidence in a PAT field goal operation. I always tell the guys, I'm like, I know you think you're just on PAT or field goal, but it is a point-producing play. We are putting points on the board or taking points off the board, one of the two. So it's just as important as an offensive and a defensive snap. And when our kids buy into that, and I think that they're starting to, we've obviously had better operation and better execution these last couple of weeks. When we're fully bought into that, we're going to be a pretty successful unit. And those, like you said, a lot of games come down to a point or two. And if you can be automatic in that unit, that puts you in good standing in those close matchups. I don't like to roll the dice too much when it comes to those things because I've seen it firsthand of teams losing, like you said, 7-6, 21-20, and when we can be automatic in that group, that helps us out quite a bit.
We're visiting with Jared Beshore, the head coach of the Lamar Tigers, and you've won the games pretty much by several touchdowns every game this season. You put up a lot of points, which tells me you haven't punted much. How has that unit performed this year with very limited reps?
We've done some decent things in the punt unit. They haven't gotten a lot of game reps, like you said, but we've got Alex Wilkerson back, handling our punt duties. He's a freshman. We've talked about him before on the show, and Austin's little brother. He's a confident kid. He has done some good things in the kicking game. My biggest thing with them is I'd love to get us in a situation where we can completely flip the field if we have to punt. Big punt, big kick, great coverage. They either it's overkicked or we're in a sky punt situation where we can pin them deep in our own territory. And we've done that a couple times. I remember a few weeks ago, I believe it was against Matt County here in Lamar. You know, we were in a sky punt situation, and Tyler Ansley, one of our special teams guys, that's pretty much on every special team for us. He went down there and dove at the end zone and almost got the thing, you know, pinned at the 1 yard line. And you know, those are exciting plays that some of our guys don't realize they can make an impact on Friday nights on special teams. And so, you know, I'm waiting for that opportunity to be able to, you know, celebrate that type of play with those kids. You know, our punt unit's going to have to go out there again at some point this year, and so they have to be prepared. We still put as much work into punt as we do PAT in practice. So, you know, we're not going to disrespect the game or disrespect opponents just because we've been fortunate and not have to use that unit as much this year.
Well, this week it's homecoming. You host Mount Vernon, a pretty good program that is really struggling right now. They're 0-5, not stopping many people, not scoring much. And I think the thing that people that don't coach football don't realize that much is it's difficult to get a 5-0 team on homecoming week prepared and ready to go against an 0-5 team. What's this week of practice been like preparing for Mount Vernon?
Well, you know, Mount Vernon has, you know, they do what they do, and Coach Cox has been around the football world for a long time. So his stuff that he is doing offensively and defensively is sound. You know, they're being gap sound. They're, you know, on defense they're blitzing quite a bit. You know, and that's just part of, you know, being a team that has struggled to stop people. They do have to bring some extra guys, which I'm going to tell you right now is not easy to prepare for. And our guys get frustrated when we play teams like this because I send the house on them and make them get it blocked up, and it's not it's not an easy thing to do. So realistically, this week of practice has been just as intense as any other week of practice, just because of the fact that they do some things that really cause us to have troubles because it's not it's not your typical line up here, they're going to do this and do that. No, they're kind of unpredictable sometimes in what they do, so we have to be prepared for that. And we've had to get on the kids this week. They've been frustrated, and we've been frustrated, and it's just something that you deal with in these types of situations. So I think our guys are prepared now. I want them to go out there and play confident, play fast, and not worry about maybe mistakes they made on Tuesday and Wednesday, and understand that they're going to get a couple on us. They're gonna blitz and get a big play in the backfield. We're gonna make a mistake on defense, and they're gonna get maybe a big play here and there. That's just football. So it's just a mentality of trusting our preparation and trusting who we are and what our program does, and that's work hard and be disciplined and play fast.
How's the injury report look heading into week 6?
We didn't get anybody banged up last week, which was a blessing. We've still got some long-term injuries that we're dealing with, hoping to get a couple guys back in the next couple weeks. Might get to see a guy or two tonight that we didn't get to see last week, just to get some snaps in, try to get back to full speed. So, hopefully it's another week of guys stepping up in those spots and kind of holding down positions that maybe we haven't seen before, but we got that out experience last week, and so I'm hoping this week we have a little more confidence in some of those guys that haven't got to play as much.
Jared Beshore, head coach of the Lamar Tigers. Good luck tonight against Mount Vernon.
Yep, thank you, sir.
Is your car running rough? Maybe it needs some TLC from Gearheads. Gearheads Garage is conveniently located at 705 East 12th Street in Lamar and offer full automotive repair services, including repairs from rear ends to front ends and everything in between, even tires. Now you know why they're called Gearheads. Stop in and visit with Brian or Leo and schedule your next vehicle maintenance at Gearheads. Gearheads Garage, 705 East 12th Street in Lamar, a proud sponsor of Lamar Sports.
Eisenhower Lumber is your full-line lumber and hardware store, working to provide contractors, carpenters, and the do-it-yourselfers quality products and friendly service at competitive prices. How about Valspar Paint and Holland Grills? Eisenhower Lumber is your source for plumbing, electrical, paint, building materials, millwork, and lawn and garden. Eisenhower Lumber, 903 Gulf in Lamar, or call 682-5545. Find them fast in names and numbers.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
If you're afraid of going to the dentist, you should consider visiting Dr. Jeff Moyer and exploring the idea of sedation dentistry. Dr. Moyer can fix your teeth, restore sore gums, and brighten your smile without discomfort. By taking advantage of the sedation dentistry option, you'll feel like you slept through your appointment. No more hiding your smile or putting up with unnecessary tooth pain. Find out how sedation dentistry can change your life. Call Dr. Moyer's office at 417-682-5871 to make an appointment today.
73 degrees and I'm loving it.
71 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home cool this summer, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem AC system that'll keep you cool, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this summer.
72 degrees and I'm good to go.
Get professional service on all brands of equipment from Jones Plumbing, Heat and Air in Lamar, your local Rheem contractor. Call them today at 417-682-2780.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one tonight. This is the Eisenhower pregame show. That was the coach's pregame interview brought to you by American Family Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Eric Hughes to get your next quote. Wyatt got through coronation there, tried to show it to everybody. If you didn't pick it up, Trace Wellhite, your homecoming king winner, and Ray Crosley, queen.
Yep.
Correct? Okay. And I think we figured out that the crown bearer, the little girl, was Maddie Todd. So I'd like to give the crown bearers their due. A lot goes into it. Band did a good job playing, cleaning up some stuff. We got the man, the myth, the legend, Erno Miller on the camera over here. Michael running the live stream for you guys watching at home, and we got Blaine down on the field hopefully tonight, get some good shots and some good instant replays up for everybody. It's that time. It is that time. The LBT Keys to the Game brought to you by Wyatt Hall. Have at it, buddy. Oh, you want to wait till Michael gets it up there?
Yeah, he'll get her up here real quick.
Which one?
Offense.
Got to tell him, man. You got to tell the man what he needs.
So, yeah, my first one is make this game memorable. You know, any homecoming game is a big deal. Doesn't matter who you play. And just you don't want to leave anything out there on the line. You know, even if you win the game, you want to win the game the right way. So, yeah, just make it memorable and just remember where you played, when you played, and how you played.
Mm-hmm.
And then start fast. You know, we've been starting fast, but we haven't been keeping it up the whole game. So we need to start fast and keep it going. And then the last one is get the young guys in. We really haven't got the young guys in a lot these last couple games. You know, the last drive or two, but a lot of these, we're a good enough team to get the young guys in the second drive of the second half.
Sure.
So,
and that's kind of what Coach Beshore was talking about. I think they anticipated that last week against Cassville, and it didn't happen just because of the slow second start half.
Yep.
So look for the Tigers to start fast here in the second half tonight.
And then defense.
Have at it.
No big plays. You know, this type of game, the only thing that can kill you is the big plays.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't let those happen, you're good to go.
Momentum swing. It's homecoming. Whenever you go to a team's homecoming, and you're the away team, the one thing you want to wreck is that homecoming. And the way you do that is putting an L up for that homecoming team.
And, you know, as Mount Vernon looks at it, we get to pick who we play on homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
So, they were picked for us to play, or for us to play them on homecoming. So, they can take that in a disrespectful way, too. So they might be coming out with a little fiery.
I like it.
And then respect the rivalry. Now we have Nevada. That's because way back when, that was our very first rivalry. That's who we wanted to beat. And then it was Mount Vernon since we didn't play Nevada for how many years.
Sure.
And that time it was Mount Vernon. I mean, that's how it was ever since I was a little kid. Mount Vernon's the team that we have to beat every single time we play in basketball, baseball, football.
Sure.
I mean, didn't matter. So, as they think it's Nevada right now, but this game also means a lot to everyone in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
So, just don't leave anything out there. This is a big deal, and just remember what it's about.
Sure. Michael brought it up before the game. We was talking about the I Hate Green shirts that we had whenever I was in high school, and they were kind of a rivalry for us. I don't know. You say, probably for us would have been more like a Seneca and East Newton for us, because like I've mentioned several times, East Newton was unbelievable back then. But Mount Vernon was a big one. We always got up for them. I had a guy, what's his name? Bailey Moore. Little bitty dude, and that guy ran harder than anybody I've ever seen. So there's a tradition on that sideline for that team in green, and they've had some good football teams. Coach Richard Marty, he coached here for a lot of years, was successful with girls basketball. He's also an assistant on our coaching staff whenever I was around, and he was from Mount Vernon, and good football player. And so they have a football tradition over there, no doubt.
Yeah.
You look at a 5-0 record, you throw that out the window because, like I said, coming in as a visiting team for a homecoming, you want to wreck that homecoming. And on top of that, you've got a slow start, and you want to prove to everybody. Everybody knows you want to play your best football at the end, towards the end of the season, so you can parlay that into the playoffs or whatever and make a playoff run.
And Nate, just going back to that 5-0 record, we were texting about it today. Michael actually brought it up, and we haven't been 5-0 since 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And that's usually Lamar. It feels like every year.
You were on the field for that.
Yeah, I was on the field for that. It's usually I feel like we're usually 5-0 every year, but recently we haven't been.
Sure.
So it feels good to be back in that keep it going, keep it moving mentality.
Even last year, Week 3 loss to Mack County, and they caught fire after that. I feel like, and Coach Beshore and I had talked about it several times, they went on that run whenever they weren't playing in this home stadium for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And, Mount Vernon can start that right now.
Yeah.
So the thing you want to do, make sure that doesn't start right now. They can start their run. It's going to be next week.
Yeah, and we talk about, going undefeated, but, a lot of times when a team does get beat, it makes them a better football team. Not saying that I want us to lose or anything, but I wouldn't take anything away from last year's class against any other state championship year, because that game made us better throughout the rest of the games of the season.
Absolutely. And like I say, I feel like if you look records-wise, going what Michael's got up there with the standings, with what we have left, this is probably our weaker portion of the season going as far as teams and their records. But you still got a Seneca in there. You still got East Newton, who I just mentioned. They have a tradition down there, and they were used to winning a lot of football games. Monette's another one. They just not too long ago was in a state championship game, and won it. So you can look at the records all you want. It doesn't matter. Play what you got right in front of you.
We got to remember that we're playing the Big 8 conference. This isn't just a puny conference where if you're 1-3, you're a bad team.
Sure.
You can be 1-3 and lose a total of 10 points in all those games total.
Sure.
I mean, you don't have to be a bad team to have a losing record. In this conference, if you have a even record, you're doing something right.
Sure. And that's like Coach Beshore in that interview with Mike Snow, and thankful for Mike giving us that every week. But that's what Coach Beshore said, and what Mike asked him, how do you get kids to reset? And Coach Beshore is, I think, he's only in year 2, but I think he understands that because he's not far from that. He was playing football a couple of years ago still. So you got to reset, and like you said, it's the Big 8. Anything can happen. So definitely you don't want this to be a trap game. Put them away fast and early. I like your keys to the game, and I appreciate you doing those again for us this week.
Yeah, I try.
Let's take another 3-minute break. 3-minute break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Show your school spirit every time you pull out your wallet. Get a School Pride debit card from Lamar Bank and Trust. Whether you're a Lamar Tiger, a Golden City Eagle, or a Liberal Bulldog, we can print your team colors right on your card. Every time you complete a signature-based transaction, LBT will give 5 cents back to your school. May not sound like much, but over a year, it sure adds up. Stop by or visit lbt.com to learn more. LBT, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Going across town or across the country, the Lamar Travel Plaza.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Now that the sun is getting hotter, you need to stay cooler. Shady's Tint and Detail can help you do just that. Auto, residential, or commercial window tinting is a specialty of Shady's. They also do auto glass repair and replacement, plus spray-in bed liners. Stop in and see the new location across from Clements Plumbing and Heating on 12th Street in Lamar. Call 417-392-9200 to schedule your appointment. Stay cooler and protect your investment.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers, coaches, and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small, whether it's plumbing, heating, or air. They get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Options so you can decide how to move forward in growing and managing your farm or small business. Check them out at runyoncpa.com or facebook.com/runyoncpa. Call or text to secure your tax appointment for this coming season right now. 417-682-1592.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this game tonight. It's the Eisenhower pregame show. I'd like to run down the list of our video sponsors for tonight. McDonald's of Lamar Vision Solutions, Community National Bank and Trust, Jones Plumbing, Redneck Outdoors, Seed and Farm Supply, Mother Tucker's Pizza. Take a break there. Runyon CPA, USA Mortgage, Nathan Mayberry, Shelter Insurance, Bruce Beline, American Family Insurance, Gearheads Garage, Lamar Bank and Trust, Vintage Chaos, Parks Mechanical and Excavation.
A lot of them.
Lots of them, and we've said it over and over. We couldn't do it without the sponsors, so we certainly appreciate them and everybody sponsoring these spots to the game. Like I say, couldn't go on without them, and like I say, we've mentioned the live stream 100 times, but school putting that on, and it's been a beauty this year, and led up by Michael Moyer and our guys on the camera, Aaron Miller and Blaine Shaw. Nice thing to have, and I get comments on that every week. They say, you guys are doing a good job with that. I says, not me, it's Michael and Aaron and Blaine. But like I say, throw our audio over the top of it, and it is it's a nice thing, a nice feature for Lamar Tiger fans to have.
Yep.
So we got about 5 minutes, 5:52 left before kickoff. Nice night here tonight. It's about 79 degrees, a little overcast, maybe a little bit sticky, humid, or whatever.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
It's not bad. What I call the hot box up here in the press box is not as bad as it has been the last couple of weeks. It's only going to get better, and I've told you over and over, this box pays off here in a few weeks whenever it's rainy and nasty and we're in the dry. But like I say, looking for an exciting game here tonight. Mount Vernon took the field just a little bit ago. If you do look down on that sideline, number 66, Dominic Dawson, that kid looks like a football player, a kid that could go possibly to the next level. And we've had that. It seems like we have that every week. Talking about the kid from Reeds and then the two running backs down there at Nevada. But
there's always someone.
There's always someone, and that's going back to what you said about the Big 8. You got to be ready week in and week out. So we got about 4:55 to kick off. We'll take another 3-minute break. 3-minute break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Now.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why four-state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Visit Seed and Farm in Lamar or call 417-682-6465 today.
Every patient, every time. At Vision Solutions, we take pride in providing excellent eye care. Functional and trendy frames, the best in lens technology, specialty clinics for dry eye, macular degeneration, glaucoma, and more. We are sure to have exactly what you need at Vision Solutions.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722, DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262, Equal Housing Lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Mount Vernon Mountaineers won the toss and elected to defer to the second half, so the Tigers, Wyatt, are going to take the ball and get that fast start, hopefully, that you talked about. Captains tonight was Stetson Wiss, Tucker Torbeck, Mason Brown, and Lane Duncan. Excuse me. On your feet. Got about a minute left here to kick off. Like I say, we've kind of ran through it all. That's been the Eisenhower pregame show. Get ready here for this Lamar Bank and Trust. Actually, we'll do that after the Tigers score.
Sounds good to me.
Can't do it on the kick return. Back to return for the Lamar Tigers. Number 1, Ian Googie, and number 6, Terrell Davis. Tiger kick return team. Coach Beshore, they talked about that special teams. He said they work on that thing just as much as they do anytime else. Special teams, we've went over it several times. I felt like I did feel the same. The extra point team did a good job last week, going 5 for 5, and and kick coverage team did a good job. But all facets of the game, and
our offense and defense, game by game's kind of been up and down. Didn't really know what you'd get, but this special teams has got better at game by game.
I think one thing I haven't seen is the kick return team really bust one into the opposing team's territory. I'm looking for hopefully that tonight.
Yeah.
Always rooting for Ian and Terrell back there to get that done, but see if the Tigers can't get one blocked up and get into Mountaineer territory to start off this Week 6 game. Got the number for the kicker from Mount Vernon. I ain't got
Number
11. Be number 11, Malachi Hainham. Approaching the football now. Puts the foot to it. High kick. Going to be fielded by Googie at the 10-yard line. He's going to go right up the middle of the field with it. Makes a man miss at the 20. Cuts back at the 25. Gets up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down there. Tigers going to start from their own 29. Nice little return there by Ian Googie for 19 yards.
Yeah, it about looked like a mistake was about to happen.
Yeah, he made that first guy miss.
Yeah.
He is definitely shifty. Kid that is going to be lightning in a bottle eventually. You see him now talking to Coach Lundeen about what he could have done different there, but nice return for Ian. Tigers going to start 1st and 10, as I mentioned, from their own 29. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Lone receiver to the left is Mason Gastel. At the wings, Austin Wilkerson and Matthew Nance. Snap to Beshore, hands off around the left side to Austin. He's trying to pick his way through the defense, gets across the 30, makes a guy miss, gets up to the 35 before he's popped out of bounds by the Mountaineers. Nice little run there for Austin. Gain of about 7 or 8 on the run. See where they mark it out at. They marked it at the 37 there.
Whoa.
So 8-yard gain for Austin. 2nd and 2 now. Shotgun formation. Terrell going to stay in the backfield with Joel here. Joel looking over the defense. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Motion to the left now with Terrell Davis. Beshore lets him get set. Motion back to the right, takes a snap. Handoff around the right side to Terrell. He's across the 40, cuts back, gets up to the 45, cuts back again, gets across the 50. Trying to get outside, gets across the 40 to the 30. The big block by Stetson Wiss at the 25-yard line, and Terrell's going to be popped out of bounds at the Mountaineer 19. Big run there by Terrell Davis, but huge hit by Stetson Wiss. The big guy getting downfield and getting a nice block.
Yeah, that was a good block all the way. He had a big lane to run through at the start, and then the Jets were turned on.
You credit those offensive linemen like Stetson getting downfield.
Yeah.
That's not an easy thing to do when you're a big fella trying to rumble. But good job getting downfield and laying a block for him. Nice run there. Good start for the Tigers. 1st and 10 from the Mountaineer 19. 10:50 left in the first quarter. Snap to Beshore. Bobbles, snapped, looking to throw. Throws across the middle. Mason Gastel. He catches it at the 2-yard line. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Lamar Tigers. Thought he might be down at the 1, Wyatt, but official says he got in the end zone, and the Tigers strike first here on 3 plays. Nice pitch and catch for 19 yards there. Lamar Tigers up 6-0 now after that Gearheads Garage touchdown pass. On to attempt the extra points is Jose Juarez. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is good. Lamar Tigers lead 7-0. Take a 30-second break. 30-second break and be right back. Justin 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Explore your career possibilities at Cox Health. As one of Southwest Missouri's choice employers, we keep these traditions alive by continually investing in the technology, resources, and people that make us the region's healthcare leader. If you're ready to explore the possibilities of a Cox Health career, we'd love to meet you. Life-changing careers happen here. Call 417-269-5627 or go to coxhealth.com/careers.
Show your school spirit every time you pull out your wallet. Get a School Pride debit card from Lamar Bank and Trust. Whether you're a Lamar Tiger, a Golden City Eagle, or a Liberal Bulldog.
Capped off by a 19-yard touchdown pass to Mason Gastel from Joel Beshore, and the Lamar Tigers lead 7-0. Yeah, we got time for it. Stop spending the time of your life paying bills using online banking. Use online banking at www.lbt.com. Thank you for LBT for sponsoring the kickoffs all these years. Set to kickoff for the Tigers, Austin Wilkerson. Wilkerson approaching the football now. Puts the foot to it, low line kick.
That's a good kick.
Gonna go down to the 10-yard line, bobbled by a big guy back there, returning up to the 20-yard line, up to the 25. He can move up to the 20.
Oh my God.
35, and he's gonna be blistered by Austin Wilkerson. Big hit at the 37-yard line, knocked him out of bounds. Kind of last line of defense. Who is that kid? Number 55 for the Mountaineers. Big guy back there return. Don't see it. Number 55 usually returning kicks. I don't see him on the program here. But big return followed up by an early runner for the Mother Tucker's hit of the game.
You don't usually see a big guy fly like that ever.
Austin trying to take that title 3 weeks in a row. He got it last week with a big hit on the Cassville quarterback on the Cassville sideline, and followed it up right there on the kick return. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers left, 2 to the right, stacked to the right, motion left now. Jet sweep, quarterback going to keep it up the middle. He's going to be wrapped up by Mike Mills and going to be brought down, no gain on the play. Kind of got me stumbling after that kick return and seeing a big guy return it like that, and I thought that was going to be I knew it was going to be a big collision. I wasn't so sure Austin was going to win that one, but that guy's probably got
100 pounds.
100 pounds on him, but it's always nice too whenever you have your safety as your kickoff, as your guy kicking. So last line of defense and made a good stop. Brings up 2nd and 9 now from the Mountaineer 39. Go ahead.
That guy's playing right tackle.
Motion to the left now. Snap to the quarterback. Jet sweep to the left. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's being hit in the backfield by Tyson Williams. Brought down, maybe a gain of a yard there. Looked like Matthew Nansen on the action with Tyson. Tyson did a good job coming from that right end spot, just getting down the line and making a nice tackle. Bring up a 3rd and 8 now. It was a gain of a yard. Yeah, that kick return guy's their right tackle. I don't know how that makes any sense. See, is he on this one that Bob has? He's not even on that roster. See if we can get with the Mountaineer broadcaster and see who that guy was on the break maybe. Mountaineers talking it over in the huddle. Breaking it now. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, looking to throw, rolls to his right. Trying to throw up the Tiger sideline. He's under pressure. Gets away a pass, and Riley Heckaden bats it down incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Good coverage there by Riley Heckaden. That quarterback had several opportunities. That's something we've talked in and week out. We have not got the quarterback on the ground whenever they're scrambling like that. But Tigers did a good job putting him under pressure, making the throw. Riley Heckaden having their back and batting the ball down to the ground to bring up a 4th. Be 4th and 8. Mountaineers going to usher one in late for their punt team. Back to receive for the Lamar Tigers, number 1, Ian Googie. Late getting onto the field now is the Lamar Tiger. Snap to him, punts away, errant punt, and it's high, wobbly kick out of bounds.
Well, that helps.
See where they step that one off to. All the way up to the Lamar Tiger 48. A net punt of about, 23 yards there, 22 yards?
Not far.
Not far enough. Especially when the Tigers score off of 3 plays. That was enough for a USA Mortgage defensive stop. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs, 417-214-9119. Good job by the Tiger defense there on that series. 1st and 10 for the Lamar Tigers from their own 48. Shotgun formation. Ian Googie going to stay in the backfield with Joel. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Beshore looking over the defense now. Takes the snap, high snap. Going to keep it himself. Goes up the middle with it. Gets up to the 50-yard line. Going to be brought down maybe just on the other side into Mountaineer territory at the 49. Yep, that's where they're marking. Nice run there by Joel. Maybe a high errant snap. It looked like that was maybe supposed to go to Ian Wyatt, but Joel did a good job taking it and picking up a gain of 3 there.
And, when that happens, the guy that was supposed to get the ball, he needs to know that you got to go block.
Get ahead and block, yep. 2nd and 7 now. Shotgun formation, same set. Snap to Beshore, hands off around the right side to Nance. He's across the 50, up to the 45, up to the 40. Spin moves out of a tackle, spin moves out of another. Gets brought down at the 35. Nice little run there. What's that, 15, 16-yard gain there by Matthew Nance. Actually mark him down at the 35. So it'll be a 14-yard gain. 1st and 10. Tigers 2 plays into this drive now. 8:08 left in the first quarter, up 7-0 over the Mountaineers. Week 6 matchup and homecoming. Now we're going to go 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. B-Shore alone in the backfield by himself. Snap to B-Shore. He's going to pull back to throw.
Everyone's open.
Throws right down the middle of the field to Matthew Nansen. Be caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Lamar Tigers. Boy, that could have went to Terrell right there. 35-yard touchdown pass. Joel is on the money tonight. He had Terrell and Matthew right down the middle of the field. And Matthew goes underneath Terrell, catches it, and gets in the end zone. Tigers up 13-0 here. It's enough for a Gearheads Garage touchdown. On for the Carthage Ag Service extra points, Jose Juarez. Hunter Lundeen to hold, snaps down, kicks up. And it is inside the upright, good. Tigers are up 14-0 here. Take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Print your team colors right on your card. Every time you complete a signature-based transaction, LBT will give 5 cents back to your school. May not sound like much, but over a year, it sure adds up. Stop by or visit lbt.com to learn more. LBT, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area students and athletes and would like to wish the Lamar Tigers congratulations and continued success throughout the season. McDonald's of Lamar is now under new owners. Shane and Kara Campbell are proud to be members of the Lamar community, whether you dine in or drive in.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. 7:49 left in the first quarter, and the Lamar Tigers are up 14-0 coming out of the break here. On to for the LBT kickoffs, number 43, Austin Wilkerson. He's set now. Gets the whistle, approaching the football. Puts the foot to it. High, short kick over to the 30-yard line. It's going to be fielded by the Mountaineers there. He's going up the Mountaineer sideline, going to be forced out of bounds about the 36 or 7, looks like.
Just a little pooch kick there.
Yeah, you don't want to give that big guy back there room to run. He can sure rumble whenever he gets down there. So just a pooch kick and let the Mountaineers start off at their own 36 here. And going back, we was talking about last time Tigers started 5-0, and always on that break. When was the last time the Lamar Tigers had their first 2 touchdowns in a game be passes?
Never.
It's been a long time, I'm sure.
I mean, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, remembered.
Your senior year, you wish it would have started that way. Playing receiver, though, maybe.
That would have been nice.
That would have been nice. 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers here from their own 36. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. 1 back in the backfield, motion left now. Takes a snap, looking to throw right over the middle. It's going to be deflected and picked by Riley Heckenden. He's up to the 30-yard line, up to the 20, up to the 15, cuts back, gets to the 5, hurdles a guy. Touchdown, Lamar Tigers, and that's a defensive touchdown for the defense. Boom, baby. That's something we haven't got to see yet this year. A defensive touchdown is hard to come by there. Good coverage by Matthew Nance on the slant route to tip it. Little tip drill to Riley Heckenden, and he takes it to the house, 35 or 40 yards to the house there. Tigers up 20-0 now. That's a Gearheads Garage touchdown from the defense.
PAT team's getting tired.
That's right. Carthage Ag Service extra point by Jose Juarez. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is good. Lamar Tigers lead this one 21-0, 7:33 left in the first. Take a 30-second break. Be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area students and athletes and would like to wish the Lamar Tigers congratulations and continued success throughout the season. McDonald's of Lamar is now under new owners. Shane and Kara Campbell are proud to be members of the Lamar community. Whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar Tigers. Or give them a call at 417-682-6465.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Fast start, just like you said, Wyatt, what you were saying in keys to the game. Defense getting in on the touchdown action. Now for the LBT kickoff, Austin Wilkerson approaching the football. Puts the foot to it. High kick towards the Mountaineer sideline. It's going to be fielded. No, muffed at the 20, and the kick coverage giving chase, and he tries to get on the football, squirts out, and Mountaineers get on it at the 25. Boy, special teams was trying to get in on the action, too. A muffed kick there by the Mountaineers, and the first guy, I think it was Logan Kish, to the football, tried to dive on top of it and it squirted out.
He was going 100 miles per hour when he tried to get that ball.
Sure, that's hard to do, adjust on the fly, but man, give the kick team credit there for their coverage and getting down the field quick. Mountaineers actually going to start now on their own 24s where they mark it. Looks like coming into the game for the Lamar Tigers.
51.
Number 51, Trace Woldridge. Shotgun formation, one receiver left, one to the right, one back in the backfield, and they got a wing. Oh, Mountaineers going to jump early there, and it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, back them up. See who I think that was an errant sub there by Trace Woldridge. No, he's still in there. He's on the right side now. He and Tyson Williams playing defensive end spots this week. It was Stetson Wiss last week.
Yeah, Stetson played the first 2 drives. I just think he's getting a break or something. I don't know.
Sure. Shotgun formation again. Motion to the right. Snap to the quarterback. Looking to throw. He's going to throw an underneath screen complete at the 20-yard line. Gets across the 20 up to the 25. Lowers his head and runs over a couple Tigers up to the 28. Just an underneath screen there, and Lamar Tiger pressure. That defensive line was putting the pressure on the quarterback. You got to sink whenever you see that.
Yeah.
If they don't touch you, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
But Tigers did a good job of getting that covered. Brings up a 2nd and 6 now. 7 minutes left in the first quarter, and Lamar Tigers are up 21-0 over the Mountaineers. Mountaineers breaking the huddle now. Going to go 3 receivers left, one to the right, one back in the backfield with the quarterback. Motion now with 2 receivers to the right side. Coach Cox trying to pull out the stops. Fakes a handoff up the middle, throws deep up the Mountaineer sideline, going to be overthrown just a touch, incomplete. Looked like that guy kind of got behind Joel just a little bit, and Joel couldn't find the football, but luckily it was overthrown. Bring up a 3rd down now.
No, we can't hear anything up here, but in that situation, that the sideline has to be yelling ball, 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 ball.
I'd be curious to know how many plays have actually been ran in this game for the Lamar Tigers to have 3 touchdowns in it.
Yeah.
I know the defense only played 3 plays the series before, and that turnover or touchdown was on the first play of that series.
Didn't Lamar have 3 plays on both drives for a touchdown?
I think so. Shotgun formation, trips to the right, snap to the quarterback, stretch play. He's going to keep it himself, tries to get up the middle, gets hit by Rourke Dillon, and Rourke wraps him up, brings him down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe no gain there.
I'm confused why they keep running that play.
It's not working for him. He's going to bring up a 4th down. Tigers threaten another USA Mortgage defensive stop here. Back to receive for the Lamar Tigers, number 1, Ian Googie. On the punt for the Mountaineers is number 31, Clayton Turner. All-area punter last year. See how he does here. Snaps to him. Puts the foot to it. High end over end kick towards the Mountaineer sideline. Going to hit and take a Mountaineer roll at the 40 up to the 35, past that up to the 31-yard line, looks like. That's where the Lamar Tiger offense will start their drive. That is enough for a USA Mortgage stop. Call Nathan Mayberry, 417-214-9119. Pretty exciting game here with just, 6 minutes?
Yep.
Just over 6 minutes burnt off the clock, and the Tigers got 3 scores. That's that fast start you were hoping for, Coach Beshore. All facets of the game been playing well here to start this game off, but we're just 6 minutes into the first quarter. So,
yeah, just trying to get those young kids in, They
Sure.
haven't played as much as they thought they would up to this point in the season.
Tigers break the huddle, still the starting offense out there, obviously. Shotgun formation, 1 back in the backfield's Terrell Davis with Joel Beshore. 1 receiver left, 1 right. Joel looking over the defense, takes a snap. Hands off around the left side to Austin. He's got some room up to the 35, breaks the tackle, gets up to the 40-yard line, dragging a defender, and the ball's out. Ball's out, and see who's on top of it. Looks like Mountaineers going to recover that one. Austin Wilkerson took a big shot on that play. They kind of stood him up and ripped the football from him. That's a turnover there for the Lamar Tiger offense.
And, that's something that we usually never see out of Austin.
Sure.
That's not a...
week 2 down there at Reeds, it seemed like we were putting the ball on the ground quite a bit. But Austin, you got to kind of know when to get down there. When you got 3 guys hanging on you, somebody's going to rip at that football. Last guy coming in put a big hit on him, and Austin coughed it up and give it back to him. That is a momentum killer right there for what you're trying to do.
And Austin's kicking himself in the foot right now, just You know, he's not that type of player. He's very fundamental.
Bring up a 1st and 10 from the Lamar Tiger 42 for the Mountaineers. Shotgun formation, snap to the quarterback, but they're going to blow it dead. See what we got here. It's going to be a timeout for the Mountaineers. We'll take it with them. 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Explore your career possibilities.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery, dine in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855.
Stadium, 5:43 left in the first quarter. Lamar Tigers up 21-0. If you're just now joining us, Tigers just gave up the ball on a fumble, and Mount Vernon Mountaineers got ready to run their first play. Coach Cox seen something he didn't like, so he called a timeout. That's where we stand.
Ty winning the game for Austin. I don't know if we said that already or not.
Sure. Ty Wellhite into the game for Austin Wilkerson. You know, like you say, Wyatt, that offense had started so fast. I think 6 plays and 2 touchdowns. Defense helping out, getting a touchdown, so you're living kind of high on the hog. Still got to focus, like you said. It's a Big 8 team on the other side of the ball. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. 1 back in the backfield, motion to the left now. Snap to the quarterback, going to keep it, tries to cut back. He's hit in the backfield by Trace Woldridge. Finally brought down to the ground by number 49, Matthew Nance, and number 44, Mike Mills. Good job there by the Tiger defensive line.
They keep going back to that play, and
Yeah,
I don't.
It's a little slow on the delay, but Tiger's going to drop him for a 4-yard loss there, bring up a 2nd and 14 for the Mountaineers from the Lamar Tiger 46. If you're watching the live stream, we do have the luxury of having the actual game clock on that live stream. With some technology the school has. Michael got it all hooked up. This is week 3 of having that now, and that's kind of a nice thing to have. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, on the left. Throws out in the screen to the right receiver up to the 50-yard line. He's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage, actually. Loss of maybe 1 or 2 there on the play. They went motion left and just tried to throw an underneath screen, and it was read well by the Tiger defensive backs, got him on the ground. Loss of 2 there on the play, bring up a 3rd and 16. Good job it was actually Mason Gastel on the coverage. Always listening to Bob. I can hear him out there. He helps me out too, along with Diane with that scoreboard and the down and distance. Bring up a 3rd and 16 for the Mountaineers. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Motion to the right now. Snap to the quarterback looking to throw. Delayed handoff up the middle. It's read beautiful by the Lamar Tiger defensive line. Again, that was Tyson Williams getting down the line of scrimmage, making a tackle there. Just a gain of a yard there for the Mountaineers. Put them in a 4th and 15 now. Punt return team coming out onto the field now. Clayton Turner on the punt for the Mountaineers. Back to receive for the Lamar Tigers, number 1, Ian Googie. Snap to Turner. Puts the foot to it. Oh, it's partially blocked at the line of scrimmage. It's going to hit at the Lamar Tiger 45. They got to get him on the ground. Nobody's blowed the whistle yet. Yeah, I think, boy, he almost picked up a first down. I think, yeah, it was tipped, but they still can't advance that, I don't believe. Good heads-up play by Ty Wellhite, getting the guy that caught the tip punt on the ground before he picks up a first. Holy cow, what a wild series that was. Now the official's talking it over. It goes back to where that Mountaineer touched the football. Got the replay? No. Yeah, it goes back to where he picked up the football. It was about the 45-yard line, I thought. Missed call there by the officials.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they're actually going to – he was tackled at the 31-yard line, but the officials move it up to the 37.
You don't see that every day.
No. No, that actually should be at about the 45 where he picked it up.
Yeah. That's fine.
Partially blocked by the Lamar Tigers, and And, yeah, that play, I believe, gets blown dead as soon as the Mountaineers touch it. Otherwise, if it's not, you mark it at the 31-yard line where he got tackled. Either way, Tigers start the drive here. 1st and 10 from their own 37. 3:34 left in the first quarter, up 21-0. One receiver right, one to the left. One back in the backfield's Ian Googie with Joel Beshore. Oh, excuse me, it's Ty Wilhite. Ty Wilhite in at quarterback now for Joel Beshore. Motion to the right with Googie. Motion back to the left now. Takes a snap, hands off around the left side to Ian Googie. He's trying to get outside. Gets across the 35 up to the 45, up to the 50. Drags a guy with him and gets pushed out of bounds. So he stepped out of bounds at the Mountaineer 49.
It's a good run.
Nice run there by Ian Googie. Pick up a nice little gain of 14 there on the carry. It's enough for a Stevens Automotive first down. Tigers keep the drive going like Stevens Automotive keeps your car rolling. Tigers going to huddle up now. 1st and 10 from the Mountaineer 49, as I mentioned. Googie did get pushed out of bounds, so it stopped the clock. Weird formation here. Beshore under center. Going to hand off around the left side to Matthew Nance. He's up to the 45, tries to run over one about the 43 and gets popped out of bounds. What a weird set that was. They had Austin way back in the backfield, kind of a bunch formation, just a kind of like a fumble-rooski play to Matthew Nance. Picked up a gain of 7 there, I think.
And, you know, that's just something for when a team watches film, another thing for them to work on.
Sure. Bring up a 2nd and 3 for the Lamar Tigers. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, Joel Beshore, the quarterback. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right.
Ty Wilhite.
Yeah, Ty Wilhite. Who'd I say?
Joel. It's fine. It happens.
Yeah. Snap to Ty. He's going right up the middle with it. Gets across the 40, lowers his head, and gets drove back by the Mountaineers. Stetson Wist trying to help out his quarterback there, but they said that forward progress stopped at the 38. That's enough for another Stevens Automotive first down. Nice run there by Ty Wilhite. I think I was trying to say Ty Wilhite in still for Joel Beshore. Tongue-tied.
It happens. I do it more than you do. So.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Matthew Nance and Austin Wilkerson at the wings. Wilhite looking over the defense. Motion to the right now with Davis. Takes the snap. Delayed handoff around the left side to Austin Wilkerson. He's up to the 35, up to the 30. Runs over a guy at the 28, up to the 27-yard line before they say he's down there. 11-yard gain on the play, and another Stevens Automotive first down for the Lamar Tigers. Nice run there by Austin. Got to put the ball right back in it.
Exactly. I agree.
If I'm coaching, thank goodness I'm not. But as soon as Austin comes back out onto the field offensively after that fumble, I put the football right back in his hands and start building that confidence again. Austin, a kid, does a good job both sides of the ball for the Lamar Tigers, and he's already shook it off there if it's any indication by the run. Motion to the right. Snap to Wilhite. He gets it to Matthew Nance around the right side. He gets out to the 20, up to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Lamar Tigers. Nice little footwork there by Matthew Nance to take it to the house.
26-yard touchdown? 27?
Yep. Nice run by Matthew Nance.
He's having a big day.
Yep. Got a rushing touchdown and a receiving now. That's enough for a Gearheads Garage touchdown on for the Carthage Ag Service. Extra points, Jose Juarez. Can't see who's holding for him down there. I think it's Hunter Lundeen. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is good. Lamar Tigers lead 28-0. Take a 30-second break and be right back. Just 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. Minute 40 left in the first quarter, and Lamar Tigers are up 28-0 if you're just joining us. Matthew Nance having a big night offensively. Got a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown there with the last one. On for the LBT kickoff, Jose Juarez. Lamar Bank and Trust is open 24/7 with online banking, mobile deposit, and Tiger Pride debit cards. Juarez approaching the football. Puts the foot to it, high kick. All the way down to the 12, and it's going to be fielded by the right tackle. He gets up to the 20-yard line, breaks the tackle up to the 25, trudging ahead to the 30, gets through the kick coverage. He's dragging people up to the 45, up to the 50, and they finally get him brought down there with a couple guys. I don't know that I kicked to him.
Dude, that was almost unreal.
He broke
like 6 or 7 tackles.
Well, he broke 4 at the 30-yard line and just went another 22 yards. Actually marked him down at the 48.
I kind of want to put Mike Mills to return for us.
Yeah.
See what would happen.
I don't know that he's that fast. That kid is fast now. Got into Tiger territory up to the 48s where they marked him down. Big challenge for the Tiger. Who was it? Nye Washington. Number 41 in the program, 55 on the field. Snap to the quarterback, straight ahead with it. He gets up near the 45, going to be tackled by a host of Tigers there. Gain of about 2 or 3 on the play there. 3-yard gain-ish. 2.5-yard gain. Nye Washington. Now that we got a name. Thank you, Michael Moyer, for pointing that one out to me. Bring up a 2nd and 7. Under center now, stretch play to the right. He's going to be hit in the backfield by Matthew Nance. Matthew is just on fire. Matthew Nance and Trace Woldridge on the tackle. Good job there by the Tiger defense, dropping him for a loss of 1 or 2 there. Good job there. Bring up a 3rd and 9 from the Tiger 47. 35 seconds left on the clock. See if the Mountaineers run a play here. Surely they will, otherwise they'll get a delay of game. Guess I got to look over the whole field before I say stuff like that, huh?
Hey, you never know. They might not run a play.
Back under center, stack formation to the right. Snap to the quarterback, counter play to the left. He's going to be hit at the 45 and drags the guy up to the 44-yard line before he's brought down there. It's probably going to be the last play of the first half for the Mountaineers. We'll bring up a 4th down. But that is the end of the first quarter. Lamar Tigers lead this one 28-0. We'll take a 1-minute break. 1-minute break and be right back. Listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Bruce Moline or Brian Griffith in Lamar.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Start of the second quarter here. Lamar Tigers are up 28-0 over the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. Mountaineers into Tiger territory, bringing up a 4th and 5 here. Stack formation to the right. Quarterback under center takes a snap. Counter play. It's a fake to him. He's going to roll out in the flat. It's going to be picked by Riley Heckenden up to the 45, to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 25, to the 15, to the 10, 5. Touchdown, second INT pick 6 for Riley Heckenden tonight.
Well,
nice.
We haven't seen that happen in a long time. I want to say like the last person, Landon Hardman maybe?
I don't know.
I don't even.
Boy, they've said, we got a hold.
That doesn't shock me.
We got a hold. Oh, take it off the board for Riley Heckenden. It was a play action fake roll to the right, and Riley read it beautifully. Come underneath and got a pick, but still enough for a USA Mortgage defensive stop. They say the hold was at the 49-yard line, so they'll back them up from there, 10. Dadgummit. Still happened. He still went to the house with it. He got down that Mount Vernon sideline and turned on the jets. Getting to see the speed out of Riley Heckenden here tonight. Lamar Tigers will start 1st and 10 from their own 39.
Yeah, you know, usually on those big punt returns that we have, if we have one or pick six, 50% of the time there's a hold.
Sure.
Or a block in the back.
Shotgun formation, one back in the backfield's Logan Kish with Joel Beshore. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Snap to Joel. He hands it off up the middle to Logan Kish. Lowers his head at the 45. Good hard run there by Logan Kish up to the 47. Like to see a tailback like that just finish a run at the end. The sophomore bringing the pain. You know, I was kind of on him last week for he kind of dances around at the line of scrimmage, and he proved me wrong right there.
Yep.
Good run by the sophomore for a gain of 8. Bring up a 2nd and 7 from the Tiger 47. Shotgun formation. Kish going to stay in the backfield. At the wing is Austin Wilkerson. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Snap to Beshore. Up the middle again with Kish. He's across the 50, up to the 45, to the 40. Gets down to the Mount Vernon Mountaineer 36. Nice run there.
Yeah, that was good.
20, was that 20-yard run? Ish.
We'll call it 20.
21. 21, right? Yeah. Bunch of mathematicians up here.
Freaking.
Mathletes, as Erno calls us. 1st and 10, that's enough for a Stevens Automotive first down. Shotgun formation, empty backfield. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Snap to Beshore, looking to throw. He's going up the Tiger sideline to Ty Wilhite. Ty trying to get on the ball, and he catches it, falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Lamar Tigers. Oh, no, they're going to mark him at the 2. They're going to mark him at the 2. Are you kidding me? Nice catch there by Ty Wilhite, the junior.
No, they're calling a touchdown.
Oh, they did?
They called a touchdown.
All right, touchdown Lamar Tigers. I was about to say, what the heck? If he wasn't there with him, I was like, man, Gearhead's Garage touchdown. Tigers up 34-0. Carthage Ag service coming up for extra point coming up for Jose Juarez. Snaps down, kicks up a little bit to the left, but sneaks inside the upright. Tigers up 35-0 here in the second quarter over the Mountaineers. Take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Rude. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Rude.
Get reliable year-round comfort with a new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. 36-yard touchdown strike from Joel Beshore to Ty Wilhite. Ty showing he's the jack of all trades here tonight.
You know,
playing a little quarterback, some defense, wide receiver, put him on the field, he says.
The funny thing is Ty and Mason ran the same route, and he just went to Ty there, and it worked out.
Sure. Jose Juarez on for the LBT kickoff. Approaching the football. Puts the foot to it. High kick towards the Mountaineer sideline, going to be fielded at the 21. Goes up the Mountaineer sideline to the 30, up to the 35. Going to be hit and knocked out of bounds about the 40, looks like. See, they mark him out at the 41. Yeah, do not kick to that big guy back there because whenever he gets ahead of steam, he rumbles. Good job by the kick coverage team getting that one brought down in Mountaineer territory. Mountaineers will start 1st and 10 from their own 41. 10:31 left in the first half. Lamar Tigers up 35-0. See if we get any, doesn't look like any defensive subs just yet. Mountaineers going to go 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, no backs in the backfield, shotgun formation. Motion to the left now. Snap to the quarterback. He's going to keep it himself, hit in the backfield, but he gets away and is going to be brought down at the 40-yard line there by Matthew Nance. Good job by Matthew coming up from the outside linebacker spot.
I think he's having a day.
Yeah, he's having a pretty good game. You know, senior. Is he a senior or is he a junior?
No, I think he's a senior.
He's a senior. Senior night, you know, or not senior night, homecoming senior year. Got a couple touchdowns, 1 receiving, 1 rushing, handful of tackles on defense.
And he's filling in on offense. So let's not forget about that.
2nd 10, shotgun formation, snap to the quarterback. He gives, he's going to be hit in the backfield by number 9, Cameron Sturgill, and he's going to be brought down finally there at the 41. Maybe a gain of a yard just back to the line of scrimmage, I think, is where they're going to say. I think it was Matthew Nance again. got away from Sturgill, and Matthew Nance coming in and cleaning it up. Brings up a 3rd and 10 now. Tiger defense really playing pretty good here tonight. Haven't given up much.
Yeah, I mean, actually anything, really.
I don't think the Mountaineers have got a first down, have they?
No, not that I can remember.
Trips right, shotgun formation, looking to throw a slant route over
Pick.
the middle. It's going to be picked by Mason Gassel.
No,
he's going the other way,
holds.
up to the 30-yard line, up to the 20, up to the 15, to the 10. Touchdown, Lamar Tigers, another pick 6. Any flags on the field, and we're clean. Pick 6 for Mason Gassel.
It's almost like that guy was throwing the ball to Mason.
Sure.
I mean,
Mason read that beautifully, did a play action to try to hold up the defense, but ran that slant route to the single wide receiver. Mason Gassel comes underneath, pick 6. And Lamar Tigers are rolling here, 41-0 now, off the Gearheads Garage touchdown. On for the Carthage Ag extra point is Jose Juarez. Hunter Lundeen to hold, snaps down, kicks up, and it is right down the pipe. Good. Lamar Tigers lead 42-0. Take a 30-second break and be right back. Just on 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. 9:10 left in the first half. Lamar Tigers are up 42-0 after the pick 6 by Mason Gassel. Pair of pick 6 here tonight. Could have had 3 of them if not for a hold. Tiger defense is on fire. Offense looking good. Got 3 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing. Hitting on all cylinders here tonight. On for the LBT kickoff is Jose Juarez. Approaching the football. Puts the foot to it. Just a squib kick. Good call. Up to the 30-yard line, and they're going to fall on it there at the 30. And that'll be the blown dead play. Good call there by Coach Lundeen with that kickoff. I would not put that ball in the air where 55 can get his hands on it, especially they started ushering in some younger guys on that kickoff team.
Yep.
That would have been a handful for them to tackle. Tiger defense going to come back out on the field. Mountaineers will start their drive, 1st and 10 from their own 31. 9:09 left in the first half. Tigers up 42-0. Tiger cheerleaders doing their jumping jacks here tonight. Definitely getting a workout.
Yep, there's a lot of them.
Looks like quite a bit of the starting defense still out there. Looks like number 35 for the Lamar Tigers, Alex Livingston in at linebacker, and number 37, Keaton Pagash. Shotgun formation, motion to the right. And blown dead play. See what we got. False start on the Mountaineers will back them up 5. Mountaineers just not really catching a break.
No.
Here tonight.
They've kind of gone downhill ever since the start of the game.
Yeah. And like I say, Coach Cox over there, it's got to be frustrating, but I got some young guys on the field. But this Tiger defense is probably the best game they've played thus far this year. 1st and 15, shotgun formation, motion to the right. Quarterback going to keep it. He's going to be hit in the backfield and gobbled up by Mike Mills. No gain on the play, maybe a loss of a yard or 2.
And what do you do here, Nate? You can't really run the ball, and every pass gets intercepted. There's not really much you can do.
No, that's, like I say, Tiger defense is playing lights out for sure. Bring up a 2nd and 16 now from the Mountaineer 25. 8:40 left in the half. Mountaineers going to go under center here. Snap to him, stretch play to the right, and going to have nowhere to go. Hit at the line of scrimmage and gobbled up there by Rourke Dillon and number 13, Rain Steven. Rain checked into the game there on defensive play, made a good stop. Rourke Dillon, I think he's getting better and better. They were kind of started the season, Wyatt, that other defensive tackle spot with Mike Mills. They're trying to find somebody to help fill that in. I think they found their guy in Rourke Dillon. Now my man, Aiden Lovell, checking into the game at defensive tackle. Mountaineers back under center, snap to him, go straight ahead with it. He's got some room. He's up to the 45. Russ, the tackle up to the 50, up to the 45. Mason Gassel giving chase, gets him tackled down at the Lamar Tiger 26. big hit there at about the Mountaineer 40, and he just ran through a tackle all the way down to Lamar Tiger 27. Can't fall asleep. They just ran the same play they did the play before, and he busted one big there. Be a 1st and 10 now from the Tiger 26. Mountaineers back under center again, stack formation to the right. Snap to the quarterback, going right up the middle with it. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down by Keaton Pagash. Maybe a gain of 2 or 3 there.
That's interesting.
That kind of quieted the crowd just a little bit there on the big play, but Mason Gastel had a touchdown-saving tackle, and you're still on the field, so get off of it here. 3 more downs and you're off the field. 2nd and 7 from the Tiger 23. 7:15 left in the half. Tigers up 42-0. Shotgun formation. Snap to the quarterback. Bobbled his snap. Tiger defense giving chase. He's under pressure and going to be hit and drilled by number 89, Tyson Williams. Still not as big as Austin's hit, but maybe a runner-up to the Mother Tuckers hit of the game.
We can mention it.
Say his forward progress stopped at the 34, actually. 3rd and 17 now. On the missed snap by the Mountaineers. I don't know what they were going to try to run there, but quarterback took his eyes off the ball, and it
I couldn't tell if it was like a swing pass or
something. They're going to stretch it to the right for sure. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Snap to the quarterback, looking to throw up the Mountaineer sideline, throws it up high. Joel Beshore goes up and gets it. There's another interception for the Lamar Tiger defense, and a USA Mortgage defensive stop. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs. 417-214-9119. Coach Cox is probably going to pound the rock the rest of the game because he is going to get tired of those interceptions. That is now the 4th interception on the night for the Mountaineers.
And, all these interceptions are happening, and none of them are by Austin.
No.
That's not usually the case.
I know.
Not that it's Austin's fault or anything.
Right. You mentioned week 1, he's honing in on Coach Beshore's interception record. Everybody getting into it now. He's the only guy left in the defensive backfield without one. 1st and 10 for the Lamar Tigers from their own 17.
He might not play too much for the rest of the game either.
No. Joel Beshore in at quarterback, shotgun formation, snap to him, hands off around the right side to Logan Kish. He's up to the 20, up to the 25-yard line, and going to be spun down to the ground about the 27. It's going to be close to a 1st down, see what they say. Yep, they're saying move the sticks, 1st down. That's a Stevens Automotive 1st down. Tigers keep the drive going like Stevens Automotive keeps your car rolling. Nice run there for 10 yards by Logan Kish. Be 1st and 10 from their own 27. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Motion to the right now. Snap to the quarterback. Hands off around the right side to Keaton Bagash. He's hitting the backfield, but breaks tackle, gets up to the 25, to the 30, up to the 35, up to the 40.
It's a good run.
And brought down there. Nice run there, considering he was hit about 3 yards deep into the backfield. About a 13-yard gain there for Keaton Pagash. Now for another Stevens Automotive 1st down. 5:45 left in the first half. Tigers up 42-0. 1st and 10 from their own 40. Coach Beshore getting the play in from the sideline. Joel Beshore going to go in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Motion to the right now with Davis. Snap to Beshore. Hands off around the right side to Davis. Across the 40, up to the 45, up to the 50, up to the 45. Up to the 40, but there's a flag at the Mountaineer 49, right just past the sticks. It's going to be a hold for sure.
Sweet.
Back them up 10 yards from the Mountaineer 49. Nice run there by Terrell Davis. Not much of a gap to run through, but he hit that hole pretty fast and broke a tackle.
Yeah, and he's not a big running back. You don't need much of a hole for him to get through.
No. Going to spot it back to the original line of scrimmage at the 40.
Replay down.
Pretty much, yes. Tigers going to go shotgun formation here. 1 back in the backfield's Terrell Davis. 1 receiver left, 1 right. Beshore looking over the defense, takes a snap, going to go straight ahead himself across the 45. Up to the 47-yard line and going to be brought down there about 47.5 or 48. Nice 8-yard run there by Joel Beshore. Ian Googie checking into the game now. Bring up a 2nd and 2 now from the Tiger 48. Nosing their way towards Mountaineer territory. One back in the backfield, Ian Googie with Joel Beshore. Shotgun formation, one receiver left, one right. Beshore takes the snap, hands off around the left side to Keaton Pagash, gets across the 50, up to the 45, runs through a couple tackles up to the 41-yard line. Nice run there by Keaton Pagash. About a 10 or 11-yard gain there. Good run. Keaton's running hard. Everybody wanting in on the action. I think this is Lamar's longest drive of the night.
Yeah, yeah. And like you said, there's a lot of young guys in right now, so.
Sure. Going to go shotgun formation. 2 receivers left now, 1 to the right. Motion to the right with Googie. Snap to Beshore, hands off to Googie. Gets up to the 40-yard line, about the 37 and brought down, or 38 and brought down there. About a 3-yard gain for Googie. Now, what do you know? You want to cap this drive with a touchdown because you're coming out in the second half kicking to him.
Yeah.
I think Coach Beshore, he's going to try to milk as much of this clock off as he can for the first half. See if somebody can bust a long run here and foil Coach Beshore's plan. Shotgun formation, 1 back in the backfield, Terrell Davis. Snap to Beshore, hands off around the right side to Logan Kish, bounces it to the outside, gets up to the 30, tries to cut back in and going to be met by a couple Mountaineers there. They'll bring him down at the 30-yard line. That is enough for a Stevens Automotive first down. Gain of 9 there on the play by Logan Kish. Mark him at the 30. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 3:13 left in the first half. Tigers up 42-0. 1 back in the backfield now is Logan Kish. Terrell Davis back into the game at the slot. Snap to Beshore. Going to hand off to Kish. He bounces it to the outside. Trying to get outside and going to be hit by a Mountaineer at the 29-yard line. Gain of, no, they say no gain on the play. Mark him at the 30. Look like, oh, sorry about that. Logan was just trying to get outside. Sometimes you just got to take what you can get and get south there and pick up a bigger gain. Bring up a 2nd and 10 now. 2:35 left in the first half. Tigers up 42-0. Going to go 2 receivers left now, 1 to the right. Pagash and Kish at the wings. Beshore, motion to the right, takes the snap. Delayed handoff around the left side. Nice block there. Gets across the 25 up to the 20. He's still running. Gets to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Lamar Tigers. Nice run. 30-yard touchdown run for Keaton Pagash.
That was a good run, Nate.
That was a good run.
That's impressive.
He got a big block there at the 30-yard line. Somebody kicked that Mountaineer defender out, but still. He had to break 2 tackles to get into the end zone for the Gearheads Garage touchdown. Yep.
Can you believe how deep our depth chart is?
Who do you guard?
It's just insane.
Jose Juarez on for the Carthage Ag extra point. Snaps down, kicks up. And it is good. Lamar Tigers lead this one 49-0. 2:13 left in the first half. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why Four-State farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time,
Lamar Tigers lead the Mountaineers 49-0. Now for the LBT kickoff. Lamar, let's get this one. Each Tiger kickoff is sponsored by Lamar Bank and Trust Company. LBT and Tiger football, a winning combination. Jose Juarez approaching the football. Puts the foot to it, squib kick right down the middle. Going to be fielded at the 36-yard line, and they're just going to cover it up. That's where the Mountaineers will start their drive from. Definitely not going to kick to 55 anymore.
Yeah.
Mountaineers actually going to say spot him at the 37. Go ahead. What was you saying?
You know, I get not kicking the 55, but maybe it's just a kick in the air just to get our, you know,
They did that. You know, that pooch kick where
yeah.
we almost recovered one was towards the Mountaineer sideline. You can bring that back too, but just play it safe.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Mountaineers. Going to go bunch formation, quarterback in shotgun formation. Snap to quarterback. He's going to roll right, going to keep it himself. Trace Woldridge gets a hand on him, but he gets away up to the 40-yard line, up to the 45, and going to be popped out of bounds by Ty Wellhite. Ethan Hoff, the quarterback. Sophomore quarterback. Nice little run there for him. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2 now from the Mountaineer 45 is where they say he went out of bounds. Stops the clock with 2:04 left in the half. Hoff going to go back under center. Snap to Hoff, hands off up the middle. Gets across the 45, breaks the tackle up to the 50, gets across 50 up to the 45, and going to be brought down. That's a first down for the Mountaineers down to the Lamar Tiger 44. It's that gain of 11 there.
We got a lot of young guys in, Nate.
This will be good for them. That's what they were working for, right?
Yep. You are correct.
Minute 45 left in the first half. Tigers up 49-0. 1st and 10 from the Tiger 44 for the Mountaineers. Back under center is Hoff. Snap to him, straight ahead with it. Up to the 45. He's going to be hit and brought to the ground there. Good job getting their hands on him, wrapping him up was number 44, Mike Mills.
The bad thing for Mount Vernon is he's still in.
The big guy in the middle is still in there, and Rourke Dillon. Looks like they're sticking with the starting defensive ends, too, with Tyson Williams and Trace Woldridge. I guess I know Trace. Wasn't there a Woldridge in your grade?
That's Cases. That's Bino.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Bino's little brother. All right, good. Snap to Hoff. He's going to go off tackle the left side with the tailback and going to be brought down, they say, it's a generous spot, up to the 40-yard line.
Whoa.
Tyson Williams with the tackle there. Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 6 from the Tiger 40-yard line. Tailback Braden Dodson's been running hard here tonight. For the Mountaineers, unfortunately, not got on the board yet. Shotgun formation for Hoff. Snap to him, rolling right. Looks like he's going to keep it himself, trying to get outside. Cuts back at the 40-yard line, runs into a wall of Tigers there. No gain on the play. Looked like there was a hold on Trace out there to the Mountaineer sideline. Officials didn't call it. Brings up a 4th down. 22 seconds left here in the half. And the Mountaineers are going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. 22 seconds left here to the half. Mountaineers take a timeout, facing a 4th and 5 from the Lamar Tiger 39. Hey, stick around for the Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show coming up here in 22 seconds. Mountaineers going to go under center here. Stack formation to the right. Hoff looking over the defense. Snap to him, goes right up the middle with Dotson. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage, drives ahead a couple yards, but not going to get the first down. That's enough for another defensive stop, your USA Mortgage defensive stop. Call Nate Mayberry, 417-214-9119. Coach Wilkerson happy with that stop there by his defense.
I don't really understand that, Nate. They call a timeout to
run it up the middle. Well, that's their biggest play on the night is a run up the middle, so you got to go with what was working. Lamar Tigers going to come out 1st and 10 from their own 36. 16 seconds left on the clock. See if they're going to kneel on it or actually run a play.
I say run a play.
Late substitution coming out onto the field. Comes Jose Juarez, going to go on the offensive line. And number 79, Connor Jordan. Lamar Tigers just going to go probably take a knee. Yep, going to take a knee here and go to the half. Joel Beshore takes a knee. That will take us to the end of the first half. Lamar Tigers lead 49-0 here in this Week 6 matchup against the Mount Vernon Mountaineers in a homecoming night. Take a 3-minute break, and be back with the Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 KHST, My Country.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
A winning team takes dedication, motivation, and inspiration to achieve their goals. Parks Mechanical and Excavation want to wish the Tigers and all area teams great success. Parks Mechanical and Excavation takes the same approach with every customer. Services that they specialize in are plumbing, heating and air conditioning, basic and advanced septic tank systems, dump truck service, roll-off dumpster rentals, skid steer service, demolition and backflow preventer installation and certification. Get the job done right. Call Dalton Parks at 417-682-3042.
Is your car running rough? Maybe it needs some TLC from Gearhead. Gearhead's Garage is conveniently located at 705 East 12th Street in Lamar and offer full automotive repair services, including repairs from rear ends to front ends and everything in between, even tires. Now you know why they're called Gearheads. Stop in and visit with Brian or Leo and schedule your next vehicle maintenance at Gearheads. Gearhead's Garage, 705 East 12th Street in Lamar, a proud sponsor of Lamar Sports.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
At Runyon CPA, they're not just your ordinary CPA firm. They're your partners in success. Being a tax CPA isn't just about crunching numbers. It's about going beyond what you expect. At Runyon CPA, they personally handle each client, treating you with honesty and respect. They will provide you with all the options so you can decide how to move forward in growing and managing your farm or small business.
Halftime show. 8-0, your local root dealer. Wyatt. A scoring frenzy for the Lamar Tigers in the first half. You said you wanted them to start fast, and by golly, they did it.
Yeah, you know, Nate, this was a game I feel like the Lamar Tigers really needed. Mm-hmm. You know, we've been playing we've had our hiccups every game. Mm-hmm. You know, just nothing too big, but
penalties and stuff.
Yeah, just the little things. And I feel like we've really been, besides Austin's fumble, but, you know, besides that, I mean, we've had more hiccups than that in every other game.
Sure.
And, you know, I really feel like we needed a game like this where we just played smooth all the way around and just played as a team.
Sure. And that makes it enjoyable, too. And you know, we talk about getting those getting the veteran guys off the field. This is their homecoming night for those seniors. You know, they want to play, but whenever you're slapping 49 on the board in the first half,
yeah,
you can take pride in that, and now you can go and coach up those young guys.
And I'm telling you, they don't want to play. I mean, once you score 49 points, you
get a break.
Yeah, they want to get those young guys in.
Sure.
Because I think, or at least when I was playing, I took pride in myself. And after the first drive of the second half, just seeing all those young guys go in, and then them start kicking butt.
Sure, and one thing that Coach Bishor's kind of picked on the last couple of weeks is the slow second half starts. So probably we'll see the starters maybe that first drive. I don't know, but Coach Bishor as a team, it doesn't matter. This is a team game. If you're a JV guy or a freshman guy that's going to come in here in the second half, you know what he is wanting out of this week. He wants a fast start to the second half, so come out here and produce it.
Yep.
So whoever's on the field, I know that's what he's wanting. That's what he said in his pregame interview. But you got some first half stats for us?
Yeah, so I'll just do the totals first and then go to the players.
Okay.
So we had 257 rushing yards.
Mm-hmm.
We had 91 yards passing.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of the key contributors to both sides of the ball is Logan Kish, who had 44 yards rushing on 5 attempts. Matthew Nance, who had 48 yards on 3 attempts.
Mm-hmm. And a touchdown.
And a touchdown. And then we had
Keaton Pagash.
Keaton Pagash, who had 53 yards on 3 touches.
Nice. And a touchdown.
Yeah,
that 30-yard touchdown run by Keaton there at the end of the first half was a thing of beauty. But like you said, it's hard to take away one thing. And one thing I want to talk about is this aerial attack.
Yeah.
Got was it
3 touchdowns?
3 passing touchdowns. Started off the game. The first 2 touchdowns were passes, one to Mason Gastel, one to Matthew Nance.
And then
Ties down there. So, yeah, like I say, it's spread around evenly, and it shows on the scoreboard. That's what a scoreboard can look like when you're hitting on all cylinders. And going to the defensive side of the ball, Tiger defense, except for one big run, has played well all night. Got 4.
Well, I don't know.
4 picks on the night, yes. Riley's got 2. One was a
Joel
pick 6.
And Mason.
Yep. So 4 picks on the night. Two of them were pick 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been 3 if not for the hold. But, Tiger secondary doing a good job getting in on the action. Defensive line's playing real nice. Like I said, the guy that I think they found a solid spot at that other defensive tackle spot other than opposite of Mike Mills is Rourke Dillon. He's doing a good job tonight. Matthew Nance, defensive side of the ball, is doing a good job from the outside linebacker spot.
And I just want to go back to what we were talking about before, our depth chart, how deep it is. You know, Keaton Pagash would probably start at running back for almost every other Big 8 school.
Sure.
You know, like, it's just insane that I don't know where he is in the depth chart, but a guy like that coming in after having people hurt and just run over a defense like that, it's just.
You got Logan Crockett out and Trace Wilhite. So you got guys like Logan Kish and Keaton filling in. Matthew Nance, we hadn't seen him run the ball until last week, and all he did was he's got a pair of touchdowns in the first half. So.
Yeah, it's just amazes me.
It's been a good night. So far for the Lamar Tigers. Still got a half to play, but got about 7.5 minutes here. Let's take another 3-minute break and be right back. 3-minute break. You listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area students and athletes and would like to wish the Lamar Tigers congratulations and continued success throughout the season. McDonald's of Lamar is now under new owners. Shane and Kara Campbell are proud to be members of the Lamar community. Whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar Tigers. Show your school spirit every time you pull out your wallet. Get a School Pride debit card from Lamar Bank and Trust. Whether you're a Lamar Tiger, a Golden City Eagle, or a Liberal Bulldog, we can print your team colors right on your card. Every time you complete a signature-based transaction, LBT will give 5 cents back to your school. May not sound like much, but over a year, it sure adds up. Stop by or visit lbt.com to learn more. LBT, a better way to bank. Member FDIC.
Every patient, every time. At Vision Solutions, we take pride in providing excellent eye care. Functional and trendy frames, the best in lens technology, specialty clinics for dry eye, macular degeneration, glaucoma, and more. We are sure to have exactly what you need at Vision Solutions.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Now that the sun is getting hotter, you need to stay cooler. Shady's Tint and Detail can help you do just that. Auto, residential, or commercial window tinting is a specialty of Shady's. They also do auto glass repair and replacement, plus spray-in bed liners. Stop in and see the new location across from Clements Plumbing and Heating on 12th Street in Lamar. Call 417-392-9200 to schedule your appointment. Stay cooler and protect your investment.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers!
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans.
Stadium for the Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. Lamar Tigers are up 49-0 here at the end of the first half. Got about 4 minutes till we kick off the second half. And Wyatt, week in and week out, we do it the Grandma Joyce thing. Where are we going to put her on the field? I was thinking about that going into halftime. I got a spot. I don't know how many. I think I did it one time, but I can't remember. This could possibly be the first time. I'll put her on a sideline.
Yeah.
She's gonna hype up the young guys, and a lot of, well, everybody that knows her. She made those delicious pies over at Cookies for years. So I have her serve some pies to those guys that deserve getting the time on the sideline, and get them a nice little treat for the first half they put up, and let the young coach up the young guys as they're out onto the field.
Yeah, for sure. Sideline's a big part of the game. We have a designated coach on the sideline, just trying to hype up the sideline the whole game, because it's a big part of it.
Sure, and you stay involved in it that way.
And it makes everyone on the field want to play for those guys.
Sure. So week 6, Grandma Joyce going to the sideline and serving those delicious pies that she cooked up for all those years at Cookies. That's where we'll put her. So if you're listening, Grandma, sideline hype guy for week 6.
And this was a hard week to find some place to
Sure,
put it.
yeah, everybody's hitting on all, so they didn't need her help this week. So, like I say, Lamar Tigers are up 49-0. If you're just joining us, start off the night with 2 passing touchdowns. Got a Matthew Nance rushing touchdown, pick 6 by Riley Heckaden. Another pick 6 by Mason Gastel. Trying to go through all the scoring. Keaton Pagash, rushing touchdown. Receiving touchdown for Ty Wilhite.
Mason Gastel,
receiving touchdown, yeah.
And Matthew, I don't know if you said Matthew.
Yeah, I said Matthew, yeah. So, yeah, it's just been a scoring barrage for all those guys. Not the typical guys other than Mason. Mason's gotten to the end zone several times this year. Going back to that touchdown pass to Mason, it sparked a memory for me. That was kind of a bobbled snap, and they were trying to throw a bubble screen to the Lamar Tigers sideline. Joel composed himself because he didn't feel like it was there, took his eyes to the middle of the field, and he had Mason on the post route and put a beautiful ball. And Joel's doing a good – that's the other thing we don't talk about enough. Joel has been throwing the football really, really well.
Absolutely. And, Mason, I still don't understand why they don't have a safety over Mason. Every time we're inside the 40-yard line, they need to have a safety doubling Mason, because there's no one I've seen yet that can out-jump Mason. And
I say it all the time. I'll take Mason in a jump ball every single time. But, down at Nevada, or up at Nevada, whatever way you want to call it, they did. There was a time where he was single coverage, and I don't remember if it was complete or there was a hold or something, but the next play, Nevada started putting a guy over the top of him. But
and
I say you still got Riley Hekinen on the other side of the field. Ty Wilhite, he's a chameleon. He can play quarterback or wide receiver. So they're deep at that spot too. You know, he was talking about the depth of this Lamar Tiger team, and it's definitely showing here.
Yeah, and you know, the good thing is not that it's good, but we got a couple of guys out, and it just brings in more room for these other guys to play, and you know, get reps and get better, and just in case we have another injury down the line, they can come in and we know they can do a good job.
Sure. Homecoming here tonight, reiterate, Trace Wilhite won Homecoming King and Ray Crosley getting Homecoming Queen. But Trace not getting to enjoy it as much because he's sitting on the sideline out tonight again for the second week. Got Logan Crockett out and Lane Duncan. So walking wounded down there on the sideline talking to each other. But they got to be proud for how the guys underneath them, you talk about that pride and getting the guys underneath you in. Those three guys got to be proud of how the guys that are filling in for them are playing football here tonight for sure.
Absolutely.
Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the start of the second half. Listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Let Washburn Farm and Home, just north of Lamar, quote you a price on a quality, custom-designed all-steel building for a shop, machinery storage, hay storage, and even a house. Washburn Farm and Home has posted many photos of several of their steel building projects online at washburncompany.com. Call Washburn Farm and Home at 800-283-7107 or visit our website, washburncompany.com, and don't forget to see Washburn's on East Outer Road 71 Highway, 2 miles north of Lamar.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722, DAS Acquisitions Company LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262, Equal Housing Lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. That'll bring it into the Jones Heating and Plumbing halftime show as we're getting ready to start the second half here. If you're just joining us, Lamar Tigers are up 49-0 over the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. Wyatt, looks like some young guys on that kickoff team again down there. I see some freshman numbers that I'm noticing.
Yeah, very young out there.
you can just tell when the freshman team comes in just by the size. But
yeah,
you give them another 3 years in that weight program, and they'll look like the guys down there. You was talking about getting those young guys in there, and I noticed Stetson Wiss. He come out and he's on the sideline. He's serving up water to everybody on the sideline, so he's enjoying his duties here tonight.
And that's the way to do it.
So he's not going to quit. He's serving up the water and having a good time. Mark Tiger kickoff team coming out for the LBT kickoff. Jose Juarez is going to do it for him.
And turbo clock should be on.
Yes, turbo clock should be on. And Todd told me game one, a new rule change for turbo clock is if there's a touchdown scored, no matter if it's 35 points still or not, the clock will stop until the kickoff. So this kickoff team shuffling around and getting in the right spot here. Jose puts the foot to it, pooch kick, and it's going to be fielded at the 30-yard line. He brought up there. Aiden Sheet lays a big hit on the runner, and they blow the play dead. Aiden took on a guy that was about 120 pounds, his difference, and laid a big hit. It was enough to stop the forward progress, they said. Good job by Aiden Sheet, the freshman. Lamar Tiger defense coming out on the field does look like a JV defense. See if we can get some names and numbers for you. Number 70 at the right end, Nick Moore coming in for Tyson Williams. My man, Aiden Lovell coming at defensive tackle. And number 66, Mario Delapina at the other defensive tackle. Trace Wooldridge going to stay in at the left defensive end. Keaton Pagash at linebacker. Hunter Lundeen at middle linebacker. Ian Googie at safety. Under center, snap to him. Going to go right up the middle with it. He's up to the 35. Going to be brought down just shy of the 40, looks like. That big number 66, Dominic Dawson.
Yeah, he's a big
Hunter
dude.
Lundeen had to take him on there and talk about a weight disadvantage.
This will be good for all those young guys to face some bigger dudes.
Sure. Yeah, Mountaineers going to keep the varsity offense on the field. Mountaineers going to break the huddle. Going back under center is Hoff. Snap to him. Hand off right side. Giving chase to Mario Delapina. He wraps him up, not before he can gain 2 or 3 on the play, and brought him down at the 44-yard line, looks like. Good job, Mario Delapina, coming from the defensive tackle spot from behind. That's not typically where you want to play from if you're a defensive tackle, but nonetheless made a nice tackle.
Whatever works.
Sure, 3rd and 2 now for the Mountaineers. Back under center's Hoff.
See if we can get a stop.
Snap to him. Hand off up the right side, and he's going to be bottled up at the line of scrimmage, cuts back, and he's got room to run. He's across the 50, up to the 45, to the 40. Terrell Davis puts a hit on him and gets him brought down at the Lamar Tiger 30.
It's a good thing he's out there.
They had him bottled up, but the backside outside linebacker, that's his tackle to make. They had him bottled up and give him a big lane back to the left. Big gain there by number 33, Braden Dodson.
How far was that?
From the 45 up to the 30, so 25 yards. Mathlete, as Erno says. Mountaineers break the huddle, 1st and 10 from the Tiger 30. Shotgun formation for Hoff. Snap to him. Delayed handoff to the right side. Nobody sees it, and he's getting up to the 25, up to the 24. Brought down at the 23-yard line. Gain of 6 or 7 on the play there. Tate Ansley on the tackle. Another JV player. Be 2nd and 3 now from Tiger 23. 9:50 left in the 3rd quarter. Tigers up 49-0. Mountaineers going back under center. Snap to him, straight ahead with it. Going to be met at the line of scrimmage, stonewalled there, but got a gain of 2 or 3 again. Just chipping away at this JV defense. JV defense is going to have to figure out a way to get physical. We talked about how big Mount Vernon's offensive line is, and they've got some leadership over there. Even with they got a big sophomore over there too. So these JV defensive linemen have got their hands full with them big guys. See if they can step it up and answer the call.
Yeah, their O-line is better than their record. That's for sure.
3rd and 1. Snap to Hoff. He's stretching it to the right side. Aiden Lovell giving chase, but he doesn't get a hand on him. A big hit there by Keaton Pagash. Pops Hoff out of bounds. See if he got him stopped before he got past the 1st down marker.
Picks up the 1st down for the Mountaineers.
And it is 1st down for the Mountaineers. And Keaton Pagash come up and laid a nice hit, but not before Hoff could get the 1st down.
There's another Mother Tucker's hit the game in discussion.
Nominee back under center. Counter play to the left. He's going to cut it up inside. He gets up to the 15-yard line and rolls ahead to the 10, it looks like. Dodson, the tailback for the Mountaineers, doing all the work on the ground here for him tonight. Mountaineers threatening to score one here. Be 2nd and 1 from the 11. 8:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Back under center, stack formation to the right. Hands off to Dodson. He's hit in the backfield by Rain Steven. Oh, and he just lets him go, but they're going to say forward progress stopped, and he is short of the 1st down, bring up 3rd and 1 now. Good job by Rain Steven.
And, you know, that Dotson kid, I think he's better than what we've been and, I mean, we haven't talked anything bad about him,
Sure.
but I think he's really not a bad running back.
No, he's picked up some yards here against this Tiger defense tonight. Be a 3rd and 1. See if they can get another stop on him here. Stack formation to the right under center. Straight ahead with it to Dotson. He's going to be hit by Rain Steven again. And he's going to be brought down right at the sticks. Officials look and see what they do. White hat says, yep, that's enough for a 1st down. Mountaineers are going to be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line now, so 4 plays to pay dirt here. Rain Steven doing a good job from that linebacker spot. He's knifing in there and putting a hit on Dotson early. Thought he had him stopped there again, but see what the Mountaineers run. Stack formation to the right again. Snap to him, off tackle to the right side. He gets up to the 5-yard line, lunges ahead maybe to the 4 is where they're going to mark him down. Gain of 6 on the play. Big gain there. Looks like Mario Delapina going to check into the game now. Jose Juarez coming off. Get a little more speed with Mario in there. Yeah. Mario just a freshman, but been watching that kid play for a long time. See if he can get in there and get a stop. Back under center. Straight ahead with it. Off tackle right. And he's going to be brought down by Trace Woldridge. Good tackle by Trace. He was double teamed there and got an arm in and got a hand on Dotson and brought him down one-handed.
Absolutely. That was just stretched it out and made the play.
Like I said, he had a couple guys on him blocking him, but got an arm in there and got a hand on Dotson, brought him down maybe a gain of 1 on the play, bring up 3rd and goal from the 3 now. If this Tiger fan base can get on their feet and create some noise here for this JV defense. Snap to Hoff, off tackle right again. Dotson lowers his head near the goal line, trying to fight forward, and they're going to say he's just shy. Just shy of the goal line is Dotson. Bring up a 4th and goal. This is my favorite play in football. 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. You know what they're going to do?
Yeah.
If they run that counter to the left, I think the Tiger defense gets them stopped here. Now Tiger fans getting on their feet. It's going to be a timeout by the Mountaineers. Take the air out of it. We'll take it with them. 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Explore your career possibilities at Cox Health. As one of Southwest Missouri's choice employers, we keep these traditions alive by continually investing in the technology, resources, and people that make us the region's healthcare leader. If you're ready to explore the possibilities of a Cox Health career, we'd love to meet you. Life-changing careers happen here. Call 417-269-5627 or go to coxhealth.com/careers.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. 4th and goal from the 1. See if Lamar Tiger JV defense can get off the field here.
Congratulations to the 2021 homecoming king and queen, Trace Wilhite.
Mountaineers taking the time out to talk about it. Tiger fans back on their feet again. Mountaineers are going to go stack formation to the right, back under center with Hoff. Dodson in the backfield. Snap, going straight ahead with it. He's hitting the backfield, lunges, and he gets to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
We had him.
They had that one stuffed up. I think Tyler Ansley had a hand on him, but Dodson's second effort got him into the end zone. Brings your score to 49-6. Lamar Tiger lead. Extra point coming on for the Mountaineers, number 11, Malachi Heenum. Here it is. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is good. Lamar Tigers lead this one 49-7 after the Mountaineer touchdown. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
A winning team takes dedication, motivation, and inspiration to achieve their goals. Parks Mechanical and Excavation want to wish the Tigers and all area teams great success. Parks Mechanical and Excavation takes the same approach with every customer. Services that they specialize in are plumbing, heating and air conditioning, basic and advanced septic tank systems, dump truck service, roll-off dumpster rentals, skid steer service, demolition and backflow preventer installation and certification. Get the job done right. Call Dalton Parks at 417-682-3042.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help.
back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. Lamar Tigers lead 40. You all right? Lamar Tigers lead 49-7 here over the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. Going off the 4th and goal touchdown. Looks like JV return team coming on. Number 10, Alex Wilkerson, and number 19, Adam Klushman, back to return for the Lamar Tigers. Set to kick off, Malachi Heenum for the Mountaineers. Waiting back there to see what kind of a return this JV return team can do. Kicks away, high kick towards the Lamar 7. It's going to be fielded by Klushman. Goes back to the middle of the field, across the 15, cuts back, dances around, you cannot dance around on a kick return. He's going to be buried at the 22-yard line. Gain of about 10 there for Klushman on the return. It's one place you don't want to dance around because that kick coverage is coming fast.
They're coming.
It's like Tiger, there's your answer, JV offense onto the field. So the varsity offense will not get a drive out of the second half. Ty Wellhite going to handle the quarterback duties. Keaton Pagash and Logan Kish at the wings. Two receivers left, two receivers right, one to the left. Motion to the left now with Klushman. Snap to Wellhite, straight ahead with it. Crosses the 24 up to the 25 and spun down there. Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play maybe. 3-yard gain for Ty. Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Tigers.
Who's number 11?
Number 11 for the Lamar Tigers is Chase Query.
Gotcha.
Good to see Chase back out there. I know Chase's little sister's on my softball team, and I know he was out early in the season. Good that he got back healthy and back out onto the field. Shotgun formation for Ty. Snap to him, hands off around the right side to Logan Kish. Gets up to the 30-yard line, bounces it out to the sideline, gets across the 40, up to the 45, to the 50, to the 45. Tiptoeing the sideline to the 35. See where they spot him out at. A flag on the play?
Probably.
There is a flag at the 40-yard line.
What is this?
See what they say there.
Did we really hold on the 40-yard line?
I didn't see anybody down there. It was all him and Mount Vernon. That was all him and Mount Vernon down there.
Yeah, I don't know.
See what they say.
I wonder if he grabbed his face mask or clipped it.
It might be a face mask. They're waving off the flag now. Kind of confusing.
I just don't know what it could have been.
Yeah. Spotted at the 40-yard line.
I wonder if he meant to throw his.
Now they move it a yard to the 39. Boy, howdy. Good run there by Logan Kish.
Oh.
Did you get it all tallied up?
Oh, yeah.
That a kid. 1st and 10 from the Mountaineer 39. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Wellhite looking over the defense. Takes the snap. Straight ahead with it. Crossing the 35. Dragging a guy up to the 30. Going to mark him down at the 31. Nice run there by Ty Wellhite. 8-yard gain on the play. Nice run by Ty, just going straight ahead with it. Ty stretching out just a little bit. Bring up a 2nd and 2 now from the Mountaineer 32. 3:45 left in the third quarter. Lamar Tigers up 49-7. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Sticking with it here. Wellhite, motion to the right. Takes the snap. Stretch play to Klushman. He's across the 30. Going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. Big hit there.
That didn't look good.
No, Klushman, not a very big kid, but did a good job fighting towards the sticks. I think he's going to be just shy of the first down. Going to be about a half a yard short there from a first down. Mark him at the 30, and it's at the first down sticks are at the 29.5. So. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Putting Klushman in motion now to the left. Snap to Wellhite, straight ahead with it. He's got enough for a Stevens Automotive first down near in the 25. Going to say he's down at the 27, looks like. Good job by Ty. Picking up the first down there. Keeping the drive going for the Tigers. 2:38 left in the third quarter. Lamar Tigers up 49-7. coaching staff trying to find the right play for this JV offense. I don't know if you call it a full JV offense. It's second string.
Yeah, it's half and half.
Because you still got Pagash and Kish out there and Ty Wilhite. Hands off around the right side to Logan Kish. Put a juke move on him, but backside pursuit catches up to him. Gonna mark him down at the 30-yard line. Loss of about 3 on the play. So I say sometimes Logan just needs to take what he can get and get upfield. He does have some fancy footwork, but and he made that first guy miss, just the backside pursuit caught up with him.
You got to know when to turn it up, like you said, and when to make a move.
And he's just a sophomore, so he's going to learn it. I have full confidence in that.
He's just starting.
2nd 13 now from the Mountaineer 30. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right this time. Motion to the right. Snap to Wilhite, straight ahead with it. He may hit it in the backfield, lunges ahead and picks up a couple yards nearing the 25, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. Now just a yard short, so I'll bring up a 3rd and 11. Gain of 2 on the play. Tigers got a 3rd and 11 here. See what Coach Beshore dials up for him. Coaching staff talking about it.
I wonder if we'll see a pass.
No way. No way. I've said that before, and he threw it, so I don't know. Wilhite looking over the defense. Under a minute now left in the 3rd quarter. Milking the play clock down. Motion to the left with Klushman. Snap to Wilhite. Late hand off to the right. Kish cuts back inside, gets up to the 25, dances around, spin move on the sideline, and gets forced out of bounds at about the 24, looks like. Hard fought 5-yard run there by Logan Kish.
That was a good run.
He does have the footwork, but I say whenever he figures out that timing, he's going to be something special for sure. Already is for a sophomore. Getting, you know, when you're a sophomore and you got a guy like Logan Crockett in front of you, you think, when am I ever going to do it? And Logan Crockett gets hurt. Logan Kish, you've been in the ball game now for 2 weeks, and seems like his game's getting better and better. 4th and 6 now. Snap to Wilhite. Hands off around the left side to Pagash. He's got room. He gets up to the 15-yard line, bounces outside, up to the 10, up to the 5. Going to be hit and dropped down there. Good run. Another good run by Keaton Pagash. That'll bring it into the 3rd quarter, though. Lamar Tigers lead 49-7. Take a 1-minute break. 1-minute break and be right back. Just on 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Farming is a competitive business.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Lamar Tigers facing a 1st and goal from the 5 to start this 4th quarter, up 49-7 over the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. Week 6 homecoming game. Well, that's a mouthful. See what they get dialed up here. Looks like, no, he's going to come back out of the game. They had number 80 going onto the field, Ezekiel Jeffries. Shotgun formation. Got a tight end in there now, it looks like. Snap to Wilhite. He gives it up to Logan Kish. He's nearing the goal line. Spin move into the end zone. Touchdown, Lamar Tigers. Nice run again there by Logan Kish. That's enough for a Gearheads Garage touchdown. I'll go ahead and read their full ad. Touchdown sponsored by Gearheads Garage. Full auto repair from rear end to front end and everything in between, 12th Street and Lamar. On for the Carthage Ag extra point is Jose Juarez. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is good. Lamar Tigers lead 56-7. Take a 30-second break and be right back. You listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Now that the sun is getting hotter, you need to stay cooler. Shady's Tint and Detail can help you do just that. Auto, residential, or commercial window tinting is a specialty of Shady's. They also do auto glass repair and replacement, plus spray-in bed liners. Stop in and see the new location across from Clements Plumbing and Heating on 12th Street in Lamar. Call 417-392-9200 to schedule your appointment. Stay cooler and protect your investment.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Lamar Tigers lead 56-7 over the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. 11:54 left here in this game. Help me with, they just call him Bon?
I didn't hear him.
Bon Blaski. Blagowski. Foreign exchange student for the LBT kickoff, number 7. Waiting for the whistle from the officials. He's approaching the football now. Puts the foot into it. High kick. Up to the 20-yard line, going to be brought up right up the middle, bounces it to the outside, runs over a guy at the 30-yard line, but got him slowed down. Kick coverage caught up, and Trace Woldridge got him on the ground. Good job there by the kick coverage. First guy kind of got ran over. It was enough to slow him up and get him caught from behind. Going to mark him down at the Mountaineers 33. That's where they'll take over their drive, 1st and 10. As you see, the Lamar Tiger cheerleaders getting their workout in again, doing their jumping jacks after every touchdown. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left for Mountaineers. Snap to the quarterback. Going to keep it himself. He's going to be hit and spun down at the 36 or 37-yard line there by Keaton Pagash. Be a 2nd down now for the Mountaineers. 2nd and 7, looks like. Trace Woldridge coming out of the game now, into the game for him. Number 79, Connor Jordan. Mountaineers break the huddle, going to go 3 receivers right, 2 to the left again. Shotgun formation for Hoff. Motion to the right. Stretch play, he's going to be hit in the backfield, but Hoff keeps it himself, and he's going to be brought down at the 36-yard line back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, Dodson took a big shot there by number 35, Alex Livingston. Alex did a good job doing his job and putting a hit on Dodson, it looked like. I think it was Alex. Trying to follow the ball. But he did his job, and then defensive line did their job getting Hoff on the ground. Brings up a 3rd and 6 now. 10 minutes even left in the game. Shotgun formation, 1 back in the backfield. Snap to Hoff, stretch play to the right. Keaton Pagash giving chase. Trying to get his hand on Hoff, and he does. Gets him brought down at the 35-yard line. Loss of 2 there on the play.
Man, that's another guy. He's having a great game.
Yeah, Keaton Pagash getting his time to shine. You know, he's got to be on the field, and he's making the most of it.
I'd say our 3 key players in this game is him, Matthew, and Logan.
Sure.
And Ty.
Yeah. Back to return the punts, number 10, Alex Wilkerson. Mountaineers going to elect to punt here, 4th and 8. Snaps away. Kicks up, end over end kick toward the Lamar sideline, going to hit at the 40 and go out of bounds at the 39-yard line. That's enough for a USA Mortgage defensive stop. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs, 417-214-9119.
Here comes the freshman offense.
Freshman offense onto the field.
And, Nate, when I say key players, I mean, I don't mean the players that, like a Logan Crockett or Joel Beshore. I mean the guys that noticeably had a big game.
Sure.
You know, I mean, you expect Joel to have 3 touchdowns every game.
Sure. Yep, doing a good job, all the fill-ins here tonight. Shotgun formation for Alex Wilkerson in at quarterback now. Motion to the right with Sheet. Wilkerson going to keep it himself, dancing around, gets up to the 40-yard line, going to be hit, dragging a couple guys forward, and they're going to blow the play dead there. Gain of 3 on the play for Alex up to the 43-yard line. Yeah, just another stat line you have to keep there.
I'm just putting in total yards.
That'll work. Those freshmen might have something to say about that. They want to know how many yards they gain.
Nah, that sucks.
Bring up a 2nd and 6 now from the Tiger 43. 8 minutes left in the game. Tigers up 56-7. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. In at the wings, Cooper Hahn, and get me the other one when you see it. Reverse to Cooper Hahn around the right side. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down.
Cooper Hahn and Aiden Sheet.
Yeah, who's the other wing, though?
Oh, is it number
12, I think.
Who's 12?
Carson Sturgill.
There it is.
Now Carson going to come out of the game in as number 16, Junior Romero. Is it Junior or JR? Either or. However you want to say it. Bring up a 3rd and 6 now. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Wilkerson at quarterback still. Takes a snap. Looked like a little miscommunication there.
Yeah.
He was trying to hand it
There's
off.
no one there.
He was trying to hand it off to thin air. Bring up 4th down. Tigers going to elect to punt here on the 4th and 5. Gain of a yard there by Alex.
This was always the worst because as a starter, you'd have to come back out there and
Mason putting his gloves on. He had his gloves off.
you really just hope this punt goes out of bounds.
Yeah. Snap to Wilkerson. Puts the foot to it. High kick, end over end.
Fair catch.
Fair catch called for at the 20-yard line. Nice. That's what you want. Flip the field. Coach Beshore talked about it in the pregame. Wanted to get the punt team out there and try to flip the field one time. Looks like JV defense coming back out onto the field again. Shuffling in some guys in and out. Looks like number 20 coming into the game now, Hunter Wolf. No, he's just going to get a towel off the field. Good hustle, though. Good hustle.
Everyone has their own job.
Yep. Ty said, go out there and pick up my towel, please. Shotgun formation for the Mountaineers. Looks like it's going to be their JV defense. Number 8 into the game at quarterback Ashton Cottrell. He's going to hand off up the middle and going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but drags a couple guys a few yards forward. Big gain of about 5 on the play there for the Mountaineers. 5:20 now left in the game. Tigers up 56-7. Checking into the game for Lamar Tigers now is number 54, Xavier Pregash. Hunter Lundeen on the tackle there. Looks like Alex Livingston, the outside linebacker. Tyler Ansley, a corner. Alex Wilkerson, safety. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers right. Snap to him, handoff right up the middle, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and dropped. No, they said he got to the line of scrimmage somehow. I don't see how you see that, but good job there by the Tiger defensive line getting in. Looked like Aiden Lovall was all over that one. And number 54 just checking in the game, Xavier Pregash. Mario Delapina in at the defensive tackle spot. Rain Steven coming in at linebacker. Be a 3rd and 4 for the Mountaineers. Tiger fans sticking around for this one, still in the stands watching these young guys play the game. You gotta like to see that. Snap to the quarterback. He's been hit in the backfield by Alex Livingston, and he's dropped. Good job by Alex Livingston coming up from the outside linebacker spot and making a tackle. About a loss of about 4 yards on the play.
And, you know, that's awesome that the fans are saying, because these guys that get in, they don't usually get a crowd like this.
Sure, absolutely. Like I say, we've talked about it with the youth and everything else. You got time, come to a JV game. You know, come to a youth game, come to a junior high game. It's all guys you're going to be watching on Friday nights. Might as well get to know them.
Yep, see where it starts.
Mountaineers going to punt now. I'll read it in a second. Snap to him. Punts up.
Barely got
almost
it off.
Blocked by Trace Wilder. It's going to hit at the 49-yard line, take a Mount Vernon roll to the Tiger 45 and be blown dead there. Take a look at that now. Tiger freshman offense going to come back out on the field, see if they get a better showing this time. Now number 20 is into the game. Hunter Wolf getting into the game on the offensive side. Alex Wilkerson going to handle the quarterback duties again. 88 coming onto the field now. Henry Thompson. Going to go out there to the far wide receiver spot. Looks like Carson Sturgill and Cooper Hahn, the wings. Motion to the right. Snap to Wilkerson, straight ahead with it. He's up to the 45, buries his head and goes up to the 47-yard line. Gain of 3 there on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 7. 2.5 minutes now left in the game. New substitutions. I see number 74, Brandon Martin, onto the field. Look like number 28, Connor Kennedy, coming into the game as well. Tigers break the huddle. 2nd and 7, as I mentioned. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. Snap to Wilkerson, straight ahead with it. Up to the 50-yard line, breaks tackle up to the 45. Enough for a first down, but they're going to blow the progress dead there at the 44-yard line into Mount Vernon territory. It's like Bond coming into the game now, foreign exchange student. Hunter Wolf back in, and number 30, TJ Ansley. 1st and 10 for a Stevens Automotive first down. Eli Hall coming off the field. Shotgun formation, little confusion out there. Now subbing in another guy on the offensive line. Tigers going to take a timeout. We'll stay right here. Minute 23 left. Little confusion there for the a lot of substitutions. Probably not their normal spot that they're playing in or group that they're usually playing with. So
well, you don't usually see a whole new team come in and during the middle of the drive.
Sure.
I mean, you do from varsity to JV, but not JV to the next JV.
And these coaches just trying to get people into the game had to burn a timeout there so they don't get a delay of game.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Like I say, several substitutions going on down there, getting everybody in. All right, set for it now. 1st and 10 from the Mountaineer 44. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Motion to the left. Snap. Hands off to Aiden Sheet. He's up to the 45, to the 30, to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Aiden Sheet. Nice run there. 44-yard touchdown run for Aiden Sheet.
I don't know if he's supposed to score there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care.
You wasn't stopping. He's a freshman. You wasn't stopping him getting into the end zone.
I don't know. With Coach Bailey, if we score with this much, not a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, but if I'm Aiden Sheet, I'm still scored too.
Sure.
With Coach Bailey.
He's that's just a kid trying his heart out, you know.
Absolutely.
So, it's not like they're trying to run the score up or anything. He's just running a play, and he got loose, and he wasn't going to shut the Jets down. Jose Juarez snaps down, kicks up. Lamar Tigers lead 63-7 over the Mountaineers. Take a 30-second break and be right back. You listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
At Runyon CPA, they're not just your ordinary CPA firm. They're your partners in success. Being a tax CPA isn't just about crunching numbers. It's about going beyond what you expect. At Runyon CPA, they personally handle each client, treating you with honesty and respect. They will provide you with all the options so you can decide how to move forward in growing and managing your farm or small business. Check them out at runyoncpa.com or facebook.com/runyoncpa. Call or text to secure your tax appointment for this coming season right now. 417-682-1592.
Minute 15 left here in this game, and Tigers are up 63-7. Little brain blockage there. Bond on to do the kickoff. Eli Hall coming in on kickoff team. I'm glad I had you muted while you said that. It wasn't anything that bad. High kick right down the middle for Bond. Nice kick up to the 10-yard line. He's going to the Mountaineer sideline. Kick coverage giving chase, and he's going to lower his head and run over one at the 25. Lunges ahead to the 30. Going to be brought down at the 29, looks like. Good job again by the kick coverage. Boy, Bond,
that was a good boot.
Bond putting the foot to it. Yeah, Eli was in on that action.
Tripped him up.
Yeah. Good job there by the kick coverage team again.
I think we'll have one more play.
Yeah, 44 seconds left now. Mountaineers talking about it. Is that their, no, JV offense still in the game. Number 8, Ashton Cottrell, the quarterback. Shotgun formation, takes a snap, straight ahead with it. Be bottled up there by the defensive line and brought down at the 30. Gain of 1 on the play for the Mountaineers. So Tigers going to cruise here. No, looks like the Mountaineers want to run one more play. Quarterback hurrying them. Shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Straight ahead with it. He's going to be hit and brought down. No, maybe a gain of a yard, and that'll bring it into the game. Week 6 win for the Lamar Tigers, 63-7 over the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. Homecoming win, Wyatt, and I think they answered every single one of your keys to the game here tonight.
Yep, absolutely. You know, like I was saying before, we needed a game like this where we're just smooth and clean the whole time.
Lots of young guys getting out onto the field and doing some contributing here tonight as well.
Yep.
So stick around here for the Bull Post Insurance, let me try that again. Bull Insurance Postgame. We'll have that coming up here after a 3-minute break. 3-minute break. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Rude. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Rude.
Get reliable year-round comfort with a new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery, dine-in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855.
When the Tigers take the field, it's all good. It's football season, and everyone at Vintage Chaos wants to wish the Tigers another great season. At Vintage Chaos, you'll find everything from primitives, live edge tables, handmade items created in Missouri, collectible figurines, signs, and pillows, and items are always changing, like new arrivals like Myra bags, and even homemade Lamar Tiger signs and XL football aprons by local artists, and the perfect sign for the season. Vintage Chaos next to Dairy Queen in the Strip Center, 417-682-4770. The shop that is just full of surprises.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a
Welcome back
supporter
to
of all
Thomas
area
M.
students
Sullivan
and
Stadium.
athletes, and would like
Lamar
to wish the
Tigers
Lamar
win 63-7 over the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. This is a post-game brought to you by Bull Insurance. For your complete insurance evaluation, call Bull Insurance, 417-682-2998. Make sure you have the coverage that you need. Wyatt, impressive.
Yeah, that was
the first word that comes to mind.
I mean, for me, it's clean.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
Not a lot of penalties besides that pick six penalty, and was there any other ones that were? I don't remember.
Penalty-wise, no, I think it was pretty clean. But one fumble on the night, and like I say, not everybody hitting on all cylinders here tonight.
Awesome.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Yeah, it was just a good game all around. Like I said, I'll reiterate.
Sure.
It's
You
just
want to go
something
through
we
the stats for us? What do you got from coming out of the second half?
Yeah, Logan Kish ended up with 86 yards rushing, and
Keaton Bagash.
Keaton Bagash ended up with give me a second here. I forgot to add his up.
All right.
Just give me.
You're good. Go ahead and punch that in. Fun night for everybody. Those older guys got the younger guys out onto the field, and even Grandma Joyce got a break tonight. So.
You know, she needed one with all those penalties that we had been having.
Yep.
But,
like I say, young guys, Aiden Sheet gets him a touchdown, 44-yard touchdown run at the end of the game. So.
Yeah, Pogosh had 73 yards rushing.
Nice.
And that's a.
Did he get 2 touchdowns too? Didn't he?
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
So.
Whoa! I think he got out on the 5.
Oh, did he? Maybe it was. I don't remember.
Well, it doesn't matter.
He had a good night.
Him and Logan and Matthew and Ty, they all had big days. So, it was just a good game. It wasn't surprising, but it made you feel good that these young guys came in and played really well. When like last week we had injuries out, so.
Yeah, this week a couple guys on the sideline, but like I say, another impressive win here again tonight.
Yeah, and I just can't imagine how good we're going to be when those guys get back.
Sure. Yeah, like I say, we'll get Coach B. Shore up here and talk to him about it with the Community National Bank and Trust coaches interview. But right now, let's take another 3-minute break, and be right back. Just on 101.7 KHST, My Country.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why 4-state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Visit Seed and Farm in Lamar or call 417-682-6465 today.
Every patient, every time. At Vision Solutions, we take pride in providing excellent eye care. Functional and trendy frames, the best in lens technology, specialty clinics for dry eye, macular degeneration, glaucoma, and more. We are sure to have exactly what you need at Vision Solutions.
Now that the sun is getting hotter, you need to stay cooler. Shady's Tint and Detail can help you do just that. Auto, residential, or commercial window tinting is a specialty of Shady's. They also do auto glass repair and replacement, plus spray-in bed liners. Stop in and see the new location across from Clements Plumbing and Heating on 12th Street in Lamar. Call 417-392-9200 to schedule your appointment. Stay cooler and protect your investment.
Is your car running rough? Maybe it needs some TLC from Gearhead. Gearhead's Garage is conveniently located at 705 East 12th Street in Lamar and offer full automotive repair services, including repairs from rear ends to front ends and everything in between, even tires. Now you know why they're called Gearheads. Stop in and visit with Brian or Leo and schedule your next vehicle maintenance at Gearheads. Gearhead's Garage, 705 East 12th Street in Lamar, a proud sponsor of Lamar's.
A winning team takes dedication, motivation, and inspiration to achieve their goals. Parks Mechanical and Excavation want to wish the Tigers and all area teams great success. Parks Mechanical and Excavation takes the same approach with every customer. Services that they specialize in are plumbing, heating and air conditioning, basic and advanced septic tank systems, dump truck service, roll-off dumpster rentals, skid steer service, demolition and backflow preventer installation and certification. Get the job done right. Call Dalton Parks at 417-682-3042.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff, motorcycles to riding more.
Conclusion of the game, Lamar Tigers win this one 63-7. Wyatt, impressive win here tonight. Again, for the Tigers, we went over the stats. Just kind of waiting for Coach Beshore and whoever else is going to come up. Last week we had the pleasure of having Coach Wilkerson up here. See who comes up to join Coach Beshore tonight. But let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll try to get back with the post-game coaches interview.
You want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery, dine-in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855. At Runyon CPA, they're not just your ordinary CPA firm. They're your partners in success. Being a tax CPA isn't just about crunching numbers. It's about going beyond what you expect. At Runyon CPA, they personally handle each client, treating you with honesty and respect. They will provide you with all the options so you can decide how to move forward in growing and managing your farm or small business. Check them out at runyoncpa.com or facebook.com/runyoncpa. Call or text to secure your tax appointment for this coming season right now, 417-682-1592.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Now that the sun is getting hotter, you need to stay cooler. Shady's Tint and Detail can help you do just that. Auto, residential, or commercial window tinting is a specialty of Shady's. They also do auto glass repair and replacement, plus spray-in bed liners. Stop in and see the new location across from Clements Plumbing and Heating on 12th Street in Lamar. Call 417-392-9200 to schedule your appointment. Stay cooler and protect your investment by letting Shady's tint your windows.
Does your car shake, rattle, and roll? Barely? Then it's time to see the auto specialist at Stevens Automotive. At Stevens, they have the experience to diagnose your car and get it back to running smooth the way it should be. At Stevens Automotive, they can handle engine repairs, transmissions, brakes, oil changes, air conditioning, you name it, they fixed it. Stevens can get you back on the road with a smile on your face and money left in your pocket. Stop by and have Gary take care of all your automotive needs and grab a cup of coffee. 300 West 12th Street in Lamar, or call 682-3371. Have a great year, Tigers, from Stevens Automotive.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. This is the Community National Bank and Trust coaches interview. Stop in to see what all the buzz is about mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards, checking, credit cards, and so much more. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC. Joined now by Coach Thad Lundeen. Coach, thanks for coming up and joining us again. Impressive here tonight. It's the word that comes to my mind.
I told the kids before the game, I mean, if you try to lie to high school kids, it never works. I mean, if you try to tell them that what you're seeing on the film they've watched, and our kids, they watch a lot of film, you know, they could see that we're obviously the better team. And I challenged them early on, or before the ball game, you know, go out and play as close as perfect as you can and prove that you're a better team, because we don't just swap film and somebody gets to decide the winner. They're going to come here and give you their best effort, and then I thought they did. And our kids executed pretty much as well as I believe they possibly could have. I wish we hadn't scored so fast. Kind of messed up some of the stuff we were wanting to try to do on special teams this week, but it's all right. We can save that stuff for another day. But we're real impressed with our young kids when they come in. I mean, that's you know, we've been winning JV games pretty handily, and you know, told, you know, we said it on Monday night. I'm not really a JV coach, but with Hunter being on the JV, I've been going down to him and driving the truck down to do that. And I told Eddie and Jeff, I said, we need somebody to challenge us, you know, because I don't want to say we're getting cocky, but we're getting comfortable, I think, in the JV. And you know, we went out there and they took, you know, six or 8 minutes to score against our number twos out there, and one of them was a long run. So I mean, it wasn't like they actually, 4th and goal. Yeah, they actually and we had him. I mean, we brought everything we could there on the 4th and goal, and we had arms around him at the 2, and we just couldn't get him down. But you know, I'm very impressed with the fact they were playing against Mount Vernon's varsity team virtually the entire second half still. And so, you know, to me, that shows a lot for our young kids to be able to step up and play against. I mean, I look down there, you know, we call that one, you know, Chris calls it green machine. I call it ducks, but I mean, the names are whatever. But, you know, we get down there and our adjustment to that out of our base defense is to put our Mike linebacker down in a 2-point, in a 3-point stance and a 2 technique. And we're putting 2 kids down there that haven't played D-line, you know, and between Hunter and Rain going down on that, and they're going up against one of the biggest kids on the team, number
one of the bigger
58.
Kid.
I mean,
yeah.
I just looked out and told Hunter to cut, you know, because he happened to be in there at that point, and he cut him a couple times, and 58 took himself out of the ball game. He didn't like that too well, and that we made several tackles on stuff like that. And when you have to go to your power formation to beat a JV team, that says our JV team's pretty dang good.
Yeah, and like I say, talk about the kicking game, another perfect night on the extra points. Yeah, but going to the kickoff team, we talked about the big kid in that first return, and how nice is it to have a starting safety as one of your kickers? Because
makes a big difference when you know, and he knows that. You know, that's one of the big positives is to have one of your safeties, your all-state kid who'd been playing since he was a freshman as your kicker, because you always got that extra line of defense back there. And you need it with a kid like that. I didn't say anything to those kids that were on kickoff team this week about who the returner was, just because they didn't need to worry about it really. But we got some good kicks and got the ball well. He was 41. I mean, what he is, he was 55 tonight.
Yep.
He's been 41. And you know, he's a truck to get down. I mean, when that guy, I don't even know what he weighs. Our roster didn't say, but I mean, he's a big kid that runs really fast downhill, and you know, we never let him get away. We got him down eventually. And, you know, that shows a lot of character in our kids to not worry about who's got the football. Just get on him and get him to the ground somehow.
Sure. I was kind of interested how that hit was going to end, and because that guy's got several pounds on Austin, but Austin lowered the boom on him, and another leader for Mother Tucker's hit of the week.
As I tell the kids all the time, you can either shoot you can either shoot a 300 Win Mag or you can shoot a 223. Speed kills. And, you know, sometimes when you're out muscled, sometimes you just got to bring more speed to the party. And Austin's very good at bringing speed to the party.
Sure. So you got a week 6 win here at homecoming, and well, nice. You know, we talked about it, all facets of the game. We're hitting on all cylinders. So going, and now we got two home games here. Now we got to go away to Monette. What do you expect out of Monette next week?
You know, Monette runs the same stuff they've been running for years. You know, a lot of double wing. You know, wing T type looking formations, and you know, they're kind of an up and coming group too. They're young, coming out, and so I mean, the biggest thing for us is to prepare like we're facing a championship caliber, and go back down there, because last time we were down there we lost to them on a game we really shouldn't have lost.
Sure.
And I know it's been a while, but it still ekes in your back that you feel like you ought to win those ball games. And so that's our plan, you know, go down and, you know, continue to grow our roster. You know, we've still got kids that are down, and, you know, Tucker was out there for a little while, but, you know, his ankle's getting better, but there was no need to keep him in, you know, with the score being the way it was. So our young kids are developing there, and, you know, we're trying to get, you know, Kish and Keaton, you know, some development at the running back position. And, you know, I believe Trace should be back next week. He was doing pretty good as the week went along this week, and, you know, just was one of those deals, just didn't need to play him this week.
Sure.
You know, there was no sense in, you know, putting him out there, because we felt like we had a good enough game plan for it. And, you know, Crockett, he got his arm, had surgery Wednesday or Thursday, you know, and everything went well there. You know, we can make this season last long enough, you know, we're going to get him back.
Sure.
So that just makes our team that much stronger as we go through, because we got a lot of young kids stepping into spots and doing a great job at their spots.
Sure. I felt like Keaton Pagash definitely shined here tonight, had some nice runs. Logan Kish, hard-fought runs. If we can get him going north and south a little more, he's gonna be special.
The hard thing to do is if you try to tell a running back where to run too much, you slow them down. And, you know, and obviously you got to make sure we get inside the blocks and stuff like that. But, you know, when Logan gets his shoulders turned, you know, he's hard to get down. You know, he's not a real big kid. He is fast, but you know, he's hard to square up. You know, he's pretty shifty when we get him, and he's getting better every week.
Sure.
You know, I mean, and this stuff like this is great for him. You know, to get in there and get some reps, and you know, then we get down later in the season. You know, maybe we can spell some people as we're going through and get some fresh legs on. You know, before Crockett and Trace were down, I mean, that was kind of our go-to deal. You know, and that rough part of our schedule was to, you know, get those guys in there, get them in there, and then get Logan in fresh legs and turn the speed around on them. And so we're just getting deeper all the time, and that's the great thing about our program is we just keep building kids into places. Trace Wooldridge played really well tonight. You know, first time getting a whole lot of varsity stuff, but, you know, watching him last year on the JV end, and he was doing those same things, and, you know, so he's getting better, and just gives us another rung when we can get those young kids going.
Sure. I was going to bring up defensive side of the ball, and Tracy did looks like Rook Dillon's found a home at that defensive tackle spot to help there with Big Mike. So yeah, there's a lot of good things, and that's why I say, you know, Wyatt and I have said, you know, get out and watch some of these junior high kids. Get out and watch a JV game so you know what's, you know, if you have the time to do it, go do it, because then you feel like you've invested in knowing who these kids are, and you get to see them come up, and that's what's exciting. You know, Friday night's great, and Friday night is the big show, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on Monday nights and Thursday nights and Saturday mornings for the little guys. So
those, you know, and those kids, you know, we tell those, you know, and I learned it when I was in college. You know, they had us go out on a lot of stuff when I was in college to the schools and whatever, and, you know, you really never knew where your status was. You were just doing your jobs. You know, you were doing all your workouts and all your competitions, and then they send you out with these young kids at these schools, and they're hanging all over you like you're a superstar. And, these young kids look up to these older kids, and they want to be like them. And when you invest back into those young kids, that makes that investment even stronger, and they just keep building. And you just never know what you're going to get. I mean, we get kids in as freshmen, and we have no idea what they're going to look like when they become seniors. Kids that may have been playing running back when they were in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade.
Sure.
All of a sudden, they're a D lineman type kid because they've grown that much, but they've had that investment from their community and the program and the kids that came before them, and they're all bought in by the time they get to us.
Sure. Well, Coach, thanks for coming up and joining us. Good luck next week against Monette.
Big shout out to all of our fall sports. We've been out and got to see some stuff this fall, and our volleyball team is impressive to watch. Our tennis team, I don't know what their record is, but I think when I asked one of the girls, I got a bunch of them in class, and they were like 9-1 on the season. And we got some undefeated individuals and doubles teams in there, and cross country had a good showing over the week, and so get out there and see all those kids, because you get to see these kids on camera. Those other kids are working just as hard as these kids you get to see on camera, and that too builds our investment in our school district.
Sure, absolutely. Well, Coach, good luck next week. We'll take a 1 minute break, 1 minute break, and be right back. Just in 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Let Washburn Farm.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers!
Plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
When the Tigers take the field, it's all good. It's football season, and everyone at Vintage Chaos wants to wish the Tigers another great season. At Vintage Chaos, you'll find everything from primitives, live edge tables, handmade items created in Missouri, collectible figurines, signs, and pillows, and items are always changing, like new arrivals like Myra bags, and even homemade Lamar Tigers signs and XL football aprons by local artists, and the perfect sign for the season. Vintage Chaos next to Dairy Queen in the Strip Center, 417-682-4770. The shop that is just full of surprises.
Welcome back to Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. This is the Community National Bank and Trust Coaches Interview, joined now by head coach Jared Beshore. Coach, thanks for coming up and joining us. And just like with Coach Lundeen, an impressive win here tonight. Is that what you was looking for out of your team? We listened to that weekly interview with Mike Snow before the game, and you said you wanted to have a clean second half, and it looked like the first half was so clean that you just went with the JVs in the second half.
Yeah, we didn't, out of class and respect, we didn't want to put our ones back out there. Yeah, when you take care of business that well in the first half, they earned the opportunity to not have to come back and prove themselves in the second. Now that will be an area of focus again, because it's something that we've struggled with in past weeks, and I really still wanted to work on it, but it's not worth putting our ones back out there and something stupid happening. And then we look like idiots. So got the young guys in, got a lot of reps with them, competed. They went down and scored a couple times, which is awesome for our program.
Sure. And just whenever the ones were in there, you start off a game. Wyatt and I talked about it. The last time Lamar started off 5-0 was 2018. But I don't remember the last time Lamar scored their first 2 touchdowns through the air. So talk about those 2 touchdown passes there to start the game out, and kind of what you guys had, what you seen and what you liked.
Well, that first drive we ran a couple of run plays we liked. Been practicing all week, executed pretty well, and really like to get Mason and Riley involved in the offense more. Even if we know that we can run the ball at will, those guys have put in enough work and shown and proven themselves as threats that we have to take advantage of our weapons on the edge. So, we saw corners outside leverage, pressed up pretty good. I thought Mason had him on the slant. We ran it. Safety even blitzed on that play, and so it really left it wide open. Joel left it a little high, but good thing Mason's 6'3", and he can go get it, and we make a play. And then the second touchdown was, kind of a fluke, really. I put Terrell on the wrong side of the play, so we had 2 verticals running together, which shouldn't have happened. But again, their safety was nowhere to be found. I can't remember on that play if he blitzed again or what, but I think Joel was shocked that they're both wide open running down the middle of the field, because that's a concept we ran last week, and that's the one where Mason's across the middle, and we completed that twice last week against Cassville, and so that's where it's designed to go. Wing's supposed to take the safety, and we get Mason one-on-one underneath, and there was no safety. So Joel was a little late throwing it, but I think he was surprised that they didn't defend that part. So he's got to do a better job of saying it high to low, getting it to him quicker. But yeah, that was a pretty cool moment, especially for Matthew Nance, who's typically just been a defensive guy for us, and got to show out a little bit tonight on offense, which was cool for the senior.
Rushing touchdown and a receiving. So
he was our JV wingback last year as a junior, did a great job, and the kid don't talk much. He's a hard-working kid that lets his actions speak, and he when we had our injuries, he jumped right into the wing spot and didn't miss a beat, even though he didn't take reps since probably July. And it was pretty cool to just see him step in and get to have some success tonight.
Sure. And then, like you say, you got the young guys into the game. Got a receiving touchdown out of Ty Wellhite, guy kind of a chameleon, playing quarterback and wide receiver.
Yep.
But going back to Mason's touchdown pass, it looked like he was trying to run a bubble out here, and Joel looked to it maybe first.
Yeah. Well, Joel's initial read on that, he has always tell me it's a numbers game. You got to look at your numbers and what's the best matchup. So he on that play he had a 3/3, and on the backside he had 3/2. So you don't want to go to where they have us outnumbered by 1. We want to go to the one where we have a man on a man, and maybe you can get a guy open beating man coverage. So he goes to the 3x3 side again. Safety blitzes, and so. He thought he was going to have to go to the bubble, because that's where that's been the past 3 weeks. Against Nevada and Castle, we had to hit the bubble. and bubble was covered. The alley player took the bubble. Safety was gone, and he had to go to a second read, which is back to the slant, and it was there. So a little bit better throw, but he made the right reads. He made the right progression, and he got it there.
I'm giving him props, man, because I felt like, especially with how he's throwing the ball and where you guys started week one with Joel coming in as a quarterback. I seen that. He looked out there to that and then took his eyes back to the middle of the field. So I'm going to say that Joel's seen that blitz coming and made
he
did it
may
all
be
his
right.
own. So
He's gotten – I do. He's my little brother, and I'm very hard on him. But
Sure.
he has gotten very good at the way we read a secondary, which is very simple, very basic. We're not reading too much because defenses, you can only do so much against our offense. There's certain things defenses have to do. They're going to have 7 to 8 guys in the box to defend the run. So that leaves us, with a lot of good matchups on the edge with Mason and Riley and Terrell and Ian and those guys. And so he's gotten really good at reading the defenses that we're playing against. He knows the check down. He knows if they're in 1 high or 2 high where he wants to go with the football. And that's things that we've talked about and watched film on and tried to get him caught up on, trying to get him coached up on, and he's done a very nice job of it. So he does deserve some props for that, and hopefully we just continue to keep getting better as we go.
And on the defensive side of the ball, he's a DB. Do you think that helps a little bit too, understanding that?
It does. And when we talk about, I can say, hey, for things that we run on our defense, hey, they're in this. They're in key coverage right now. They're in one. They're in this stuff, and so he already recognizes what that is as a DB. So he can kind of use his defensive knowledge as against the defense itself, which is, what I had to do. It's what I do because, I played defense in college, and that's what I use to try to attack defense as well. I know what hurts us. I know what puts defenses in rough positions. So, yeah, he's probably taking a little bit of that knowledge and applying it on the offensive end.
And good, just going through your depth, you talked about guys like Keaton and Logan Kish. You kind of got the injury bug, but it doesn't look like you've missed a step. Talk about those young guys that were starting tonight and how they filled into the role the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, we got Tucker back this week a little bit, and, he was kind of on a pitch count, but thought he did a nice job stepping in there and getting the job done. Kish and Keaton have been working, with the ones all week, just, making sure that they're coached up on our checks and our adjustments that sometimes the young guys don't get, being on the varsity end. And they picked it up. They both had a bunch of success tonight. And, Rorik Dillon, Nick Moore, guys that had to step in for Tucker, they got some reps tonight, and they're doing a fine job. They're getting better. Those are guys that we're going to have to count on big time next year to step up. And so, to me, this is a great opportunity for our program for those guys to get quality reps on a Friday night. And, I perceive them by the end of this regular season that they're going to be varsity ready players, and that's my hope.
Yep.
Trace Woldridge had to step in tonight at defensive end and give us reps. He's a kid we're looking at for next year to step up and take a spot, hopefully. And, I thought he did some nice things. Those guys are green. They make mistakes, but that's not the point. The point is for them to get the experience and just get better,
Sure, and it looks like you and your coaching staff, that showed definitely here tonight. Not just, I'm not talking about the JV guys. I'm talking about those guys that they're starting on the varsity level that weren't 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
You can see the progression even in Logan Kish from last week to this week. So that's a hats off to you and your coaching staff. That's a fine job by you guys. Going to Monette. Got it wrong last week. Now we get to play Monette. So
going to Monette this week.
Going to Monette. What do you expect out of Monette?
They're a team that you kind of can't. It's tough to get a read on them. They've had a really tough schedule. Up until tonight, they've played 4 out of their 5 games are against teams that were 4-1. They've played Hollister, who's kind of reigning in the east side right now. They've played, I believe they played Mack County and Seneca and Nevada, I believe. I can't remember all the teams, but they played. I looked at their schedule for sure. They played 4-1 teams, so it's tough to get a beat on them. I think they're a team that has capabilities of beating a good football team when they play well and when they're on the same page. They're going to run the football on offense. They're going to be in the flex bone. They do some old school type stuff and kind of mixed in with some new school stuff that we have to be ready for. Defensively, they really like to run to the football. I think they do a nice job of running the football and stopping the run. They like to send backers. So it should be a fun matchup for us. You know, we didn't get to play Monette last year, and you know, I haven't even got to coach against Coach Ewell yet. And the last time, I wasn't here, but the last time that we stepped on to the Monette football field was a Lamar Tiger loss. So something we're definitely going to be reminding our guys of and looking for this week as motivation.
Sure. Just another week in the Big Eight's all it is.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Ignore the record and go at them with everything you got.
You gotta be prepared, and there's plenty of teams that if you don't come in prepared and focused and motivated, that you're gonna get knocked off the mountain. And I think our kids do a pretty good job of understanding that, but it only takes one time.
Sure.
And I'm not going to allow that. So
Yep.
we will be reminding them.
Sure, absolutely. Well, Coach, thank you again for coming up and joining us. Enjoy this impressive win here for just a little bit tonight before you head on to your prep for Monette. But thank you again for coming up, and wonderful job.
Yep, thank you, Nate.
Take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back to close just on 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Farming is a competitive.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Rude. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Rude.
Get reliable year-round comfort with a new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Explore your career possibilities at Cox Health. As one of Southwest Missouri's choice employers, we keep these traditions alive by continually investing in the technology, resources, and people that make us the region's healthcare leader. If you're ready to explore the possibilities of a Cox Health career, we'd love to meet you. Life-changing careers happen here. Call 417-269-5627 or go to coxhealth.com/careers.
Show your school spirit every time you pull out your wallet. Get a School Pride debit card from Lamar Bank and Trust. Whether you're a Lamar Tiger, a Golden City Eagle, or a Liberal Bulldog, we can print your team colors right on your card. Every time you complete a signature-based transaction, LBT will give 5 cents back to your school. May not sound like much, but over a year, it sure adds up. Stop by or visit lbt.com to learn more. LBT, a better way to bank. Member FDIC.
A winning team takes dedication, motivation, and inspiration to achieve their goals. Parks Mechanical and Excavation want to wish the Tigers and all area teams great success. Parks Mechanical and Excavation takes the same approach with every customer. Services that they specialize in are plumbing, heating and air conditioning, basic and advanced septic tank systems, dump truck service, roll-off dumpster rentals, skid steer service, demolition and backflow preventer installation and certification. Get the job done right. Call Dalton Parks at 417-682-3042.
Is your car running rough? Maybe it needs some TLC from Gearhead. Gearhead's Garage is conveniently located at 705 East 12th Street in Lamar and offer full automotive repair services, including repairs from rear ends to front ends and everything in between, even tires. Now you know why they're called Gearheads. Stop in and visit with Brian or Leo and schedule your next vehicle maintenance at Gearheads. Gearhead's Garage, 705 East 12th Street in Lamar, a proud sponsor of Lamar Sports.
Welcome back to the Bull Insurance Postgame. That was the Community National Bank and Trust coach's postgame interview. Now, let's give out the hit of the game. We was talking about it on the break. Mother Tucker's hit of the game, the pizza you have been waiting for. I was going to go with Austin because that was impressive on that kick return. That would have been week 3 for Austin. That kid's been getting hit of the week since and it's not, I'm not taking it away from him because the hit's the hit.
Yeah.
But Austin, that guy, you cannot count him out going into a game. He's going to be the front runner for that. But this week, I don't think it's ever happened. during the call, it was a run. We couldn't decide if it was Austin or Terrell. But I'm going to give it to my dude, Stetson Wiss, getting downfield. Give it to one of the big offensive linemen. He was downfield and got a nice crackback block on the kid. So I'm going to give it to Stetson Wiss, your Week 6 Mother Tucker's hit of the week.
Yep, and, being an offensive lineman, you don't really get too many chances to make that big hit.
Make that big hit because usually it's right at the line of scrimmage. You get a pancake block. Blaine knows. He's sitting right here with us. Blaine would have liked to have got some of that Mother Tucker's hit of the week.
Yep.
But, we'll give it to Stetson this week. So, work for you?
Yep, works for me.
Another fun night on Week 6. Next week going to Monette. I forgot that we didn't play them last year, to be honest with you.
I did too. I mean, it feels like
last
every
time
year.
we played them was your senior year and we lost.
Dang it.
I do remember you ran it.
I caught the ball right before half.
And they ran that reverse play.
And that reverse play
and
for
you scored. Aaron Miller used to call that the annexation of Puerto Rico. I haven't seen that play since you were a senior. So
maybe Jared will bring it back out.
Bring it back. Maybe if he watches film on that 2018 game, he'll see the annexation of Puerto Rico. So that's what he called it every single time. It was funny. So anyway, fun Week 6.
Yep.
So we'll catch everybody next week down at Monette. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to Michael and Blaine and Aaron running the live stream for us. Thanks to Jack back at the studio. Everybody have a good, safe weekend, and we'll see you next week. You listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.